Make some noise! This is strengths for Fnatic Onyx Philippines coming into this matchup.
Fnatic Onyx Philippines are a
lost in the shadows, feeling so small, but I've got a fire, won't let my so small, but I've got a fire, won't fall. Every hit taken, every scar earned, lessons in pain from
strengths for the grand final stage is set, and this is going to be a revenge match for TLID. Before we jump in,
The dragon. The dragon.
Same recipe. Fnatic Onyx able to take down TLIDs.
Surfer and the Beast. Obviously, King Kong has better numbers. Fabian working on it. Last night. on it.
It's not just in the hands of the gold laners anymore when we're looking at
Who can find the heroes that create that separation, but I don't feel like they've shown it. Micro engagement.
You know, we're looking at these bans now, and already we see a little bit of change in what we usually see. They'll use it against the Suyo, they'll use it against other junglers, and King Kong is so comfortable on it, but seeing them ban this out, and then in response, the Joy ban, the last two powerhouses on the field right now are the Suyo or the Fred at this point. Still Hayabusa, but plenty of options here.
It looks like the Super Family setting up for a Jushin or a Cho. Strong mid, strong rotations.
I gotta say, a lot is open here because if we're looking at the bans here, they're banning a lot. They're leaving a lot open.
बेटी चोर है पे
So now, TLID, they don't have to pick up their jungler just yet. But really the question is, what's on the table? I'm looking at the Hayabusa as a hot pick since yesterday because the Alpha and Joy, even Fanny, they're out.
I'm almost in a boat where maybe you don't rush Marksman. Since Granger and Bruno are both open, maybe you go for the Cho here. Maybe you go for something else around the map here.
Maybe you go Bruno Cho.
Pick up the Bruno here. I mean, it is going to be going up with the Granger. We've seen how effective the Granger can be as well against it. Now, you have this Cho, right? You just took away that versatility from FNOP when it comes to the Brusco the Bruiser, right? He likes to kind of rush in with that, get the setups, and that is a good start to finding a way to the backlines.
Okay, right now looking at Fnatic on the Philippines, they pick up the Bruno, and now they pick up that Lu Yi, Leo. These are the first 3 picks for Fnatic on the Philippines. Do you feel like they got a good start here?
I think the Monster Mage is very happy, and if Super Prince is happy, Mage is very happy.
But I'm a little bit worried here about Ezekiel, the ghost of Jakarta, because looking at that, so you're looking at how King Kong plays, I feel like a lot of aggression is going to mid. How will he answer that?
Well, I think they go for maybe some long...
How will he answer that? The 4 days that M6 has been going through. We know that Onyx will attack that mid, because if you look at their 2 bans already for Ezekiel.
कोई आके से नहीं रहा यार
Attack that mid, because if you look at their
The XP in the roam position. There goes the glue, so maybe the Hylos, maybe the Katat sneaks up in here. We know it's a great way to create some chaos and be able to get to the back line, and there goes the Hylos.
Does Fnatic Onyx pick up a specialty for Kirk? Do they get the Edith, or do they deny away the Gatot?
Or what about
that's a lot of jumps. Or the Khalid for Brusco? That's a lot of mobility between the diversions and the sandwalks.
Let me just say, if we do have a Khalid roam
आवाज
here,
आ रहा है ना आवाज
I'm not. If I'm TLID, I'm not feeling good.
I'm not feeling good at picking Farza anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's kind of like a preemptive strike if you pick up the Khalid here. It's a preemptive. You're not going to pick a stable mage. It better be one that can move around. So they take him, Edith. Still one more pick. Roam or EXP still, essentially. Most likely this is a Kirk special, though.
I know Kirk, man.
I like the Khalid here. Not gonna lie. Something aggressive going up against the Cho as well. They're taking the time here. And it looks like they pick up the Gata Kacha instead. Jumping to the back lines. They have multiple angles. Divergent here, but then suddenly Avatar the Guardian coming from somewhere else. Multiple angles by Fnatic on Philippines here.
And now it comes down to what Yehezkiel plays. Yehezkiel, Wiseman, what you got? It's got to be something range, right? You don't want to dive in.
But the Gato Kacha is there as well. Even if you pick up a Farsa, you're going to get caught.
I don't think you go for anything like the Valentina. You're just so close. It is tough, no matter what, you're in a tough spot. So maybe it's a what are you comfortable with pick here. Maybe it's a what are you okay with here.
I mean, it could even be the Aurora, right? I mean, you have a lot of frontline heroes who can get the crowd control effect in your aspect, especially when you have a Cho and you have the Hylos. They're good at diving, but that overall group setup potential might not be there.
Need a stopper.
Oh!
He's played this once.
Yes!
And it comes out. He's technically both in your face and away. The Lilia.
Lilia, the last pick, but let me tell you folks, in a best of 7, if you want to take risk, if you want to take chances, it's definitely for game number 1. Thank you very much to the panel. Oxiana Arena, get ready, because we're jumping to game number 1.
We started with 16 and now we're down to 2, and third time is the charm here. The third time these two teams, these two champions from their respective regions will meet up to find out who will be the world champion here. What is up, guys? I'm Naisu, joined on the desk with Gideon Q and Mirko. Gentlemen, how are we feeling about the first draft?
I'm feeling like the first draft is interesting. Punish your front lines, be able to diversify, go into the back lines as well. Cool places to attack each comp.
Hey man, they're gonna go in for the dive. They want to play their game, both of them, right? FNOP want to go aggressive, TLID want to go aggressive. It's a brawl.
It's gonna be a brawl out here again, a best of 7, and we're starting it up with game number 1. Akshayjeet Arena is ready for this bout, and both these teams have fought through the gauntlet to lead up to this. Already in the mid lane, a lot of early action expected with what we've seen so far. Super Prince pretty low here, but we got to talk about the fact that the meta has really set in, especially throughout the knockouts and where we've landed now. But this Lilia pick from Yehezkiel, mind you, one of the players that brings out the most unique heroes to the game here. And how does this work out?
Yeah, they brought up the Xavier. We were expecting something like that too. Oh, Witty with the flicker out. But yeah, this pick isn't really something we see too much of from Yehezkiel in MP Indonesia Season 14. Though, however, when his name was still Sin, we saw a lot of Yehezkiel Lilia.
Absolutely. I mean, it's one of the few picks that can apply a lot of pressure to your opponents, right? As long as you are hitting those stacks and making sure that you are continuously keeping them in place, you're basically a zoning mage, right? And let's not forget that, at least with Lo Yi, yes, the yin-yang reaction is great, but it also has the conditions of making sure you have an enchanted talisman, for an example. And you can even see, right, from the emblems itself, he wants to live in these fights to continuously throw them out.
Oh, flicker out from Yehezkiel. Shadow Kill, not ready just yet. There you go. King Kong gonna be very low. Shadow Kill not able to transfer over to King Kong. Both teams surviving no casualties as of the first minute.
Well, good thing though, you know, Yehezkiel doesn't go down. Had to burn the flicker, so that is going to be down. Also the revitalize from Brusco. But both teams still obviously looking for that potential first blood, really on this side of the map here.
Okay, it's Kurt. We're just gonna walk up. Aran doing the same thing. Both of the tanks here, frontliners. It just seems like, you know, it's kind of a similar game that Brusco wants to play compared to Aran. It's all about screening, waiting, and I would say distracting the back line.
I mean, as long as the back line is confused with where they need to go, Team Liquid ID, we know for a fact they kind of want to go straight forward at their opponents, but only on the right conditions. And hopefully, it's based on where Super Preference is going to be showing himself.
And that's a part of this. Again, at level 4 for Witty, not available just yet. So not going to be able to go for that pick-off potential. Same thing on the other side. You know, it's Fnatic Onyx PH that wants to take their time as they approach the first objective. Don't want to overextend. Brusco has been fantastic throughout the tournament. making plays himself, you know, setting things up like, for example, with the Khalid that we saw earlier on. Here's the taunt, though. Witty's in trouble.
Kundo, Witty jumping back and forth. Wave the dragon. Over to Brusco. That's Fabian walking up. Shadow kill to Brusco. AOT able to escape.
He's still alive, but now they keep on going for it. Akshayjeet's hitting back against Super Fritz. The front lines are starting to crumble.
Revitalized. Witty jumping back into Kundo. Nagabrusco up diversion to the back. That's Witty taken down by Kirk with that primal wrap.
And they'll make it happen. First blood still going, though.
Oh, Brusco. Oh. He's alive, right? Whoa, good. They all good. All right. First blood goes through as expected. We weren't hoping for this game to be extremely bloody. It's still a marathon. It's not a race.
Aran will be trying to zone them away. Queller comes in from King Kong. Fabian on Aran gonna go for the stun. Kirk with the onward, and that's the kill with a soul sever. 2 kills for the neutral objective. Fabian.
He's fine. Oh, whoa, he comes back. Kirk. Oh!
They're not done with it yet. They want to keep on trading as much as they can. They cannot let this gold go too far off their leads.
You see already the back and forth.
मेरा वॉच पार्टी को देख रहे हैं.
They cannot tell that teams are trying to determine where the battle lines are, right? Respect the borders. The river has been such a dangerous place already in the first 4 minutes of the game, and only very small advantages have been created. So far, King Kong a single level ahead of Fabian for now, and things could start snowballing out of control because even Kirk has a lead on Iran.
He has a lead right now, still kind of checking out the area here too, locking in the buffs before this next objective does come up. But so far, so good. Even for Fnatic Onyx, PH could be in trouble. Pops the Primal Wrath, might get run down.
No flicker. Fabian with the quad shadow, able to connect onto Kirk. He is all isolated. He will not use the resources here. It will just be a kill. A good pickoff for the cavalry.
And Fnatic on PH have not found the trade on the opposite side. Close, but still no cigar this time. Woody able to cover on air on Shiki, knowing the motions coming in for Fnatic Onyx. That first rotation looks good. Here comes the next fight.
Taunt in the Soul Sever from King Kong. Revitalize used up by Aran. Send over to Brusco. AOG defensively. And that will be it in that skirmish. Meanwhile, the Usurper, Fabian, up top, picking up a turret. Diversion coming down as well. King Kong charging up the surge. Won't be able to find it. Fabian should be able to escape freely.
Gets out freely, gets a turret. Fabian doing work right now. He's everywhere on the Hayabusa. And that's what Fnatic Onyx PH has to watch out for. Head on a swivel, but again, they have the Luo Yi. We saw Super Friends play this hero to a T throughout this tournament, and for the M6 in general, it's been such a crucial pick for a lot of teams in their compositions and how they approach the macro level of the game. Now that this turtle is up, though, second one for the taking, TLID has a very minor lead, and they'll try to get control of this too. Again, even if they plant Yehezkiel up front as a mage, it's fine. You can always Black Shoes out and just try to bait out some of the resources from Fnatic, and that's why they're so careful on the approach. Oh, bottom side.
Oh, killer might actually, oh man, Fabian already used a shadow kill earlier, so no kill. Diversion, Aran. Stopping the bush, Amron Chiki able to dash away from the Earth Shatter. Now it's Witty coming down, King Kong securing the turtle.
He finds it, they managed to walk away. If they disengage now, it's going to be a plus for Fnatic Onyx PH here. But the Usurper will not let this stand. He's looking for another turret. That's 2 already secured.
At this point, this guy, he's a jungler, but he's also a turret destroyer, right? He's pushed down 2 tier 1s. But look at this side of the jungle. They're going to be focusing here. Witty should be able to get out, takes the Queller, but he's fine. But they Fnatic Onyx will always do when they get the information on the moves coming out from TLID. So next focus for them, again, both teams already having 1 turtle, but the next time this comes up, the Lord is for the taking here. And that's where we really have to start to look. Are the items in place for them to find out? Witty.
Great dash away from the Kundo. Witty to come back spot. Kelra picks up the kill. Shadow kill from Fabian. That was to be taken down by Fabian.
Revitalize already popped down as Super Prince is going to get zoned out. Brusco should be gone for it. Yehezkiel bails out with the Black Shoes.
Oh, they still want to fight?
Oh, back into Fabian. Kirk going in as well. Primal Rat to take him down.
No!
Oh, Shiki bursted by the yin-yang reaction of Super Prince.
That's a great collapse. A clap back from Fnatic Onyx PH. This has been a battle of inches so far. We haven't seen any real momentum, but at least this time round, Fnatic Onyx PH fight on their terms after the initial aggression from TLID.
And that's what they had to have happen at this point. Again, waiting for that first Lord to come.
भाई मुझे भी views चाहिए ना इसलिए.
He's got the 2 items, but they also grab themselves that tier 1 turret now on the top side. So playing into this in 20 seconds when that Lord comes up, Fnatic might decide to go ahead and approach this in a different way. Remember, every single time they can utilize Super Frints with the Luoyi, show up at an off angle, and surprise TLID.
All right, so we're seeing a different approach to the Granger here in the Grand Finals. Akshayjeet going for the safer approach. Usually we see Skypiercer item 2 diversion.
Oh,
Be careful here. But
they spot him.
Actually, no, the taunt as well. No, Fabian gets away from the taunt, gets out of the worldy. Or just the last shot, actually. Not even worldy committed by Kelra.
But now the Lord, they've lost position on it, right? With Fabian so low, I don't think he can contest for this. Let's see how TLID is going to handle as they drop the Glorious Pathway.
Glorious Pathway down as well. King Kong able to burst it down with Soul Sever. Witty jumping in with the Gundo and the Dragon.
And then continue forward. Akshayjeet holding his ground. They're looking for a fight. Fights one. Kelra takes down another. And now without any purifies, Kelra walks forward, finds it, Kirk takes it, Akshayjeet is down, and that is going to be a full wipeout here for Fnatic Onyx PH.
The gold standard! Kelra making his mark on the world stage in the Grand Finals. A wipeout, and now he's just balling down these turrets.
He saw Fabian take the turrets, he's taken the team and the mid turret tier 2. Taking a look at the instant replay brought to us by Kadia. This setup was so good, and it looked like Team Liquid had an idea on how they could win this team fight. But the biggest problem, look at the positioning for Kelra. Untouched, just able to move and groove and slide around and pick up the kills and clean things up.
I think that TLID, even though they had an idea in terms of execution, could not find it just yet, right? Oh no, Witty.
Oh man, Kelra! This is a burst! Akshayjeet even comes. Akshayjeet gonna be falling to Brusco! Diversion to the back!
And Brusco, he doesn't mind with Kirk and Super Frints already holding on. Kill, making sure those minions are down. They can't get out of this just yet.
Kelra is unstoppable, and it's going for more as well! Kelra gets a double!
Into the slide, he wins the toss up, the slide, it's all on point.
Talking about chemistry, the Super family well connected there, making sure that the onward and the slide tackle are perfectly in combination, and they get to walk out for free despite being in the base with holy shields.
And this is why it's just so infuriating. It's so annoying to go up against Fnatic Onyx Philippines. For the few 6 minutes we saw, we were like, all right, they were matching King Kong, they were matching Kirk, but then Kelra shows up.
It's a tough game. It's a really, really tough game here. Based on the items, you can see the respect coming out from both sides, all right? Akshayjeet currently at 2 items with Hunter Strike and the BOD. He's not going for Skypiercer this time around, but even Fabian, right? He's not going for Skypiercer hard. He wants instant power. He hasn't gotten the War Axe just yet, but decided to finish the Malefic Roar first.
There it is, locking that in. And this is the difficult part of it, because if we have to look at and break this down, Team Liquid ID, they just had a landslide gold deficit now. You can see it, right? They're feeling pretty good. The lightning emotes are out, the charge is up. But for Team Liquid ID, they kind of relying on Witty. But the problem is, he prioritized Magic Resist. But the Kelra's the problem right now. A couple shots alone brings Witty down, even Aran on the high-lows. So now this is where they go ahead and continue to put the pressure, take the buffs, take whatever they want. And it's up to Team Liquid ID and Witty and Aran to figure out how do we deal with this.
I mean, right now, the next item, Power Spike, that we can see, Winds of Nature, already purchased by Kelra. He doesn't mind to go for those 1v1s, either against Fabian or even from Akshayjeet. But at this point, I think that TLID will have to just sacrifice another inhibitor. This next fight is going to make it or break it for them.
And Yehezkiel just can't get close. The fact of the matter is, Kelra only has the Malefic gun, so he's going to be outranging the grooves coming down from Yehezkiel. And if he needs to dish out a bit more damage to get the kill, he's going to have to sacrifice the black shoes, maybe even the flicker. And I don't know, man. I don't see Lilia as an execute hero.
I mean, Lilia is supposed to be designed against Brutsko, maybe even Kirk, sometimes even King Kong if he's already dashed into the middle of the fight, right? He needs Akshayjeet to kind of slow them down so he can make sure he hits every single one of his abilities. But for now, Fnatic Onyx, they understand that they've got better team fighting overall based on the number of fights that they've had around the river.
And Aran will go ahead and give the information that Fnatic Onyx PH will go ahead and start up to the Lord here. They're pretty scattered across the map, so they might just be making the call, you know what, give up the Lord, give it to them, and get ready for a base defense because they got a lot of catching up to do. They're down 8,000 gold. The good thing is they hold on to the base turrets earlier on, but now that this Lord is getting ready to siege in, and what we've seen so far from the team fighting capabilities of this lineup from Fnatic Onyx PH, Team Liquid ID is going to have to pull some type of a miracle already. Diversion, just trying to spot things out. Arana is there alongside Fabian. Wants to go ahead and grab his purple buff before this fight, before this defense that they need to pull off. But they're just shoved off of it again. So they have no choice but to go ahead and get prepped and ready for that Lord crashing down the bottom side, managing the waves. The flares will go out, giving them the information at this point. And so now, Fnatic on PH, are they going to press the situation, dive into the base, over the walls as the Lord charges in?
Wouldn't be too bad of an idea if they do so, right? As long as Kelra has the space, he can do whatever he wants to, and even sidestepping the Death Sonata shots just to make sure TLID gives him respect.
Look at that, Milfic gun. That's what it gets you. You can hit the turret from so far away. It's a mortar. Slowly but surely just catapulting his way into the base turret. 2 base turrets gone just like that. They're blitzing the base of Liquid.
Are they going to go for a third here?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's a dragon. Over to Kirk. Kirk can be caught. Aaron cheeky, unable to dish out enough damage. Oh, demolished. Obliterated in front.
And with that's tough. Arana's gone. Diversion.
Oh my god, almost a bang! Heal is quelled! And Brusco goes in for the AOG. 2 members down.
Literally vaporized at this point. Now going for the endgame scenario. They just don't have the items to hold on.
Kelra's just focused. FNOP claim game 1 in a dominant fashion.
Dominant game number 1. 7-1-5 for the gold standard Kelra, but man, the entire lineup shined in their own way through this. And for Team Liquid Indonesia, a lot to go ahead and calculate.
वही तो वही कहाँ गया मैं रूम का इन लोगों को दिया था मैंने कोई नहीं अरे मैं हूँ गांडू ये ले रुक जा फिर से लेता हूँ ग्लिच मारता है ये पता है बहुत फालतू है सबको देता हूँ वापस जीत गया अरे एक ही गेम जीता है और 3 है बेस्ट ऑफ 7 होता है ग्रैंड फाइनल्स
Go ahead and calculate from here again.
Positioning
at the Axiata Arena stage.
क्या अनम्यूट करो ओ अभी आ रहा है
Unmute कर
They play at the Axiata Arena stage.
आ रहा है
The first game is just to remind you of what they're.
It was a warm-up, but right now I felt like FNOP.
गोट है
जो भी देख रहे हैं
एमएल मार लेता है थोड़ा
क्या
हाँ
help Simptzy in the chat
हेल्प सिम्प्सी
help Simptzy
का तेरी
Simptzy है पर
गाली देने का मन तो नहीं कर रहा दे दूंगा बस बक्सरी
Simptzy
की तो गाली भी दे दूंगा
ये पर Simptzy
मेरा वॉइस आ रहा है कि नहीं स्ट्रीम में वो देख
आ रहा है
स्ट्रीम में मेरे स्ट्रीम के अंदर आ रहा है वॉइस
हाँ
और देख
लेकिन सुना कुछ नहीं दे रहा
क्या सुनाई नहीं दे रहे
अरे अच्छे से आ रहा है पर वो डिले का
डिले मैंने लगा के रखा है ना नहीं तो साला स्नैप कर देगा कोई स्ट्रीम में स्ट्रीम स्नैप कर देगा ना
निकाल
क्या निकाल अरे कितना टाइम है नेक्स्ट मैच का
नहीं ये तो गेम टाइम है पता नहीं कितना टाइम है कितना राउंड है
हाँ
3 राउंड
3 राउंड और 3 राउंड बेस्ट ऑफ 7
तो बस नेक्स्ट में मेरा इतना फॉलोअर आया वर्ड है तुम भी ट्राई करो
नहीं आना तो जा गनमैन
वो क्या खेलेगा क्या
एक मैच ही खेलूंगा क्योंकि मेरा वो स्ट्रीम भी देखना है ना
और ठीक है आ जा क्या नाम दे इनवाइट
डूडा किसको सपोर्ट किया
और रुक मैं रिफ्रेश मार के आता हूं हां
टाइम में स्टार्ट दे
सिर्फ इन लोगों को पता है थोड़ा
हां
5G प्लस
to rotate.
पसंद है थोड़ा लेकिन बीटी के अच्छा लगता है मेरे को।
बीटी के मुझे भी इवन अच्छा लगता है बट थोड़ा सा से क्या परफॉर्मेंस दे रहे हैं M5 से लास्ट ईयर
मोबाइल मीडियम
आजकल पता नहीं क्योंकि M3 में तो क्या ही ब्लैकलिस्ट को हरा दिया था
कितना तो जीतेगा ही वैसे लग रहा है।
मेटा चेंज हो गया मेटा का वो दोस्त है
वही
अडेप्ट मतलब मोबाइल का प्रॉब्लम पता है क्या वो अडेप्ट नहीं करते हैं मेटा के साथ मैं भी पता है की तरह था जब बस टैंक
Let my bullets be the nails in your coffin.
एसएसएन खेल के देखा भाई थोड़ा हार्ड लगा स्टार्टिंग में फिर अभी एसएसएन ने मेन इज़ोम से वो टैंक ही खेलता था फ्रेडरिन खेलता था फ्रेडरिन बेरेट्स फिर बख्श अभी मैं तो TLID को एकदम 2-3 महीने पहले से ही सोच के रखा था जीतेगा ये लोग एकदम प्रेडिक्ट करके रखा था ये लोग ही जीतेगा अभी देखता है अभी देखता है क्योंकि लास्ट ईयर मैंने ऑनिक का वोट किया था ऑनिक फाइनल्स हार गया इस बार वो
हो सकता है बे FNOP एक भी मैच नहीं हारा है।
हाँ FNOP एक भी मैच नहीं हारा
लास्ट ईयर के जैसा
गेम्स आ रहा है बट मैच नहीं हारा
गेम्स तो ऑनिक भी हारा था लास्ट ईयर।
एक से ना एक गधे ने क्यों लिया बेट्रिक्स कांट एक नंबर का इंस्पायर लेके आता है मेरे सामने
इसको बे लकी है बे प्राइम स्किन मिल गया।
प्राइम नहीं वो इंजेक्ट वो तो हैक यूज कर रहा है असल में मैंने भी किया था एनिमी को भी स्किन्स दिखा देता है एनिमी को भी स्किन्स दिखा देता है बट मेरा अकाउंट बैन हो गया वहां में सब स्किन अनलॉक हो गया
तो ये
पता नहीं भी हो सकता मैंने ऑपोजिट के साथ किया था Paytm
Shall we begin their final requiem?
मुझे भी हफ्ता बढ़िया मिल गया 71 हो गया मेरा लेवल
मुझे भी हफ्ता
हाँ 71 है मुझे तो आराम से मिल जाएगा प्राइम
बाप रे एक दिन में एक लेवल
मुझे आज 3 लेवल
कैसे भाई
वो लॉगिन करके 1500 मिला फिर और एक्स्ट्रा 300 अभी टास्क
Your
करके और
death is music to my ears.
तो 3 लेवल पर
मत जा दो करने तो कर
ए यार ये
गुजर
पकड़
ये खेल रहे हैं तुम
भाई ये जिन्हा देखना क्या
I never miss.
मैं ऐसे एक मैच
क्या बोल रहे हो तो गोल क्रैप ले
तू मुल्की
I am the
गोल्ड स्टैंडर्ड को दिखा रहा है
मैं रिकॉल कर रहा हूं
तू गोल्ड स्टैंडर्ड को सिखा रहा है
Let bullets fly.
ये स्ट्रीम में
मैं
मुझे
baby
इतना
लेता हूं सामने है बाकी तो
क्या
No one can escape my sight.
कुछ बोल रही है क्या इसको बोला
I shall give the enemy their eternal
गेम के अंदर
repose.
बोला या गेम के बाहर बोला तो बोलने से तो समझूंगा मैं क्या बोल रहा हूं
तो उसको गुस्से निकाल दे नहीं कर रही है ला बोलना तूने क्या बोला था
Want to take a look inside the case?
ओ भाई
Doom. Locked and loaded.
और सब नहीं कर रहा है
मैं लड़का नहीं आप इतना वो आ रहे मतलब लड़की आ रही
Let's make this quick. I hate lengthy pieces.
एक बात बोलो Only
Not a
the
bad tone.
इतना सिंपल भाई आजकल का जनरेशन इतना फक्ड अप है ना कोई लड़की से लंबे टाइम के लिए प्यार करो तो लोग सिंपल होंगे उसको प्यार नहीं होगा सिंपिंग बोलते हैं सिंप पता है कौन होता है कौन बोलता है विजन दे जाना
I shall give the enemy
सिंप पता है कौन
their eternal repose.
मुझे नहीं पता अबे सुत मारने ओला बुश में कांडू विजन दे तुझे क्या करेगा
Your death is
नहीं आगा तूने तू सारे कहां पर मूवमेंट पता चलेगा कहां मैं मारूंगा पूरा मतलब वो नहीं है बे
अंधाधुन मार दूं क्या मैं ऐसे ही मिलना पड़ता है ना
विजन दिखने
wait for the encore.
छोड़ के ला तुझे हाइपर को देख
ज्यादा एक्टिंग है इसका अल्टीमेट प्यूरिफायर है चलो इस राइजिंग में क्या होने वाला है भाई फ्लिकर क्या है इसका
ये निकल
60 हो गया मुझे एक दो तीन चार पाँच मुझे नींद देना चाहिए भाई
आराम से मिल जाएगा अगर तेरा 53 के अबव है ना तो तुझे मिल
The
जाएगा
music won't stop. Neither
Yeah,
will my
60 है क्या?
revenge.
क्या स्ट्रीम देखूंगा
देखना देख क्या कातरी है वीट्रिक्स मेरा इंस्पायर लिखी रंडवी सारी ग्रैंड मास्टर की
ग्रैंड मास्टर प्लेयर
रंडवी बैंक जो
I only fight for myself.
प्राइम उसको
Doom.
मैं क्या बोल रहा था अभी
Just requiem.
क्या
ये बोले कि वो
मैं तो
I never miss.
नहीं दे रहे
मुंह में लगा
बहुत दूर से भाई कुछ तो कर रहा है ये
भाई मैं स्ट्रीम कर रहा था मैं हिला
दूर जाते हैं भैया कैसे कह रहा है क्या भाई
क्या चीज एक गांडू है बे वीट्रिक्स मदर
गाली मत दे भाई गाली मत मैं हूं दे फुल गाली दे
Let's make this quick. Not eight lengthy pieces.
तुम लोग का लेवल कितना है भाई कितना
लेवल थोड़ी है वैसे मेरा भी 2-3 बार भी फॉलो भी किया क्योंकि कर रहा था वो डिजर्व करते हैं अनफॉलो
Not a bad time.
लड़की है
Wait for the encore.
अनफॉलो कौन करता है
गुस्सा का तो
Locked.
अरे भाई
ब्रेकन ने भी तो अनफॉलो किया था तो वो लड़की हो गई ओए छोटू ड्रैगन ने भी अनफॉलो किया था तो वो लड़की हो गया दीप ने
वो तो जीरो है वो जीरो तुम लोग का मतलब पता नहीं किसी को
क्या चीज बहुत बाहर समझता है करना
पता नहीं
I'll compose the greatest sonata of death for them.
ये लोग का मेंटालिटी
ये रणवीर बीट्रिक्स ने आकर मेरा
No one can escape my sight.
लेके वहाँ जा रहा हूँ एक गधा मिले लेके
कौंसिल की किया क्या था ए मैच कौन है में कौन है
भाई उसमें चला गया
क्या कैसा है भाई ठीक है आ चुप है थोड़ा अरे
कौन चुप
है
The music won't stop. Neither will my revenge.
लूसी पर भाई मैं ऐसे वेबसाइट से भी मतलब बिना लिंक का वेबसाइट से भी जाके चेक किया हुई
क्या चीज का
डाउनलोड है हां
क्या चीज का लिंक
सर्वर डाउनलोड पता नहीं पर आ नहीं रहा वो ऐसे दूसरे से भी किया तो नहीं हुआ
Death is music to my ears.
नाम तो कुछ मेज ही है मेज आने से तो आ जाता है बोल के यस वही मेज हुई
क्या तेरी गलती समझ नहीं आया मुझे छोड़
चला नहीं चाहिए स्टार्ट हो गया क्या सेंटरमेंट आकर नहीं माना जा भाई मत कर तेरा को लाइक कर रखना भूल गया fucking useless
For the encore.
ड्राफ्टिंग स्टार्ट भी हो गया ओए ले बड़ा जल्दी निकल
I shall give the enemy their eternal repose.
तू किसको सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं
कौन जी
तेरा मर्जी ए मेरे पास है वैसे बहुत एक ही टाइम मैंने बट है मेरे पास ओनली
ए नहीं खेलने आना चाहिए था बे
तू नहीं बोला
अरे तू बोले तो आ गया
only Fredrin.
The music won't stop. Neither will my revenge.
wipe out your game end अभी अबे जल्दी स्टार्ट करना है लोड़ा है जल्दी एंड करना एंड करने दे काम
Your soul was exquisite.
Rafting चल रहा है, 2-3 पीस हो गया।
सुयो से तो अच्छा ही है नो लैंड वो मेरा स्क्रीन ज्वाइन करा मेरा स्क्रीन से देख मेरा क्या गांडू खेल नुन्नू है पर एवेंचर एगारो बना मरी से
First time glory.
ओह डैम बेस्ट टीम चलो स्ट्रीम से इसे भी देख लेंगे मैं चैट कर रहा हूं डैम भाई के अंदर रेज है भाई चलो 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 आजा मैं स्ट्रीम देख ले
Fredrin
is good against the Fredrin.
Can't survive diversion ambushes. Instead, they go for the old favorite, the FNOP Vs. That's what? 1 to 3 dashes?
Damn.
So far.
Right now, Madagascar Philippines, final pick here, and they themselves pick up the CC. This is a pretty good pick, but gentlemen, so far we've been calling the draft. Yeah.
So far.
Right now, Madagascar Philippines, final pick here, and they themselves pick up the CC. They have the CC as well. But now, thank you very much, gentlemen. But we have to continue with the show. We have to give it over to the casters for game number 2 of this best of 7.
Thank you very much, panel, for breaking down Game 2 draft here. Once again, 14 minutes on the clock in Game 1. Can TLID bring the series even, 1-1 in this best of 7? Gideon, how do you feel about the lineup?
I think it's going to be a little bit hard, right? Lane-to-lane matchups obviously lean towards gold, but hopefully they can get enough of a lead on Aaron Cheeky and hold it until about mid-game where he can pop off. Otherwise, FNOP, that is, I mean,
yeah. The Fredrin speaks for itself. The CC2, Fredrin against Joyce, CC against that Khalid and the Phobias matchup.
Let's see if it's all going to come to place once again. Team Liquid ID, a different lineup, able to fight the range that we saw earlier and maybe even contain Kelra. The gold standard on the Bruno once again as they go ahead and face off. But even with this, you know, the Fredrin has popped up a little bit more throughout now the end of the M6 tournament here. But it was a newer pick that was picked up a lot against these assassin junglers, or for example, the Joy that ends up working out really well. So King Kong going back to a familiar and comfort pick, if you will, that the world was used to. Now in the mid lane, still trying to check things out here. Super Prince really low.
I feel like the world forgot about the 2 years that we had to deal with Fredrin in the
Can we forget?
I don't think anybody can forget that, right? But considering that Team Liquid has the Khalid on their side, they force out priority, whether through mid, through top side, it depends on the direction that they want to go to. And for now, it's a help Aran get out of this lane. We're just going to let Aaron Cheeky do his thing in the bold.
Yeah, I wonder what emblems he actually went for here. Aran actually went for more agility, Wilderness Blessing, perhaps just rotate around the map and help the team get neutral objectives. Or if it's more of that Brawly style where he wants to go up against Kirk, he wants to win it out. Witty, though, on the other hand, this is a comfort pick for him. Witty the Wise on the Khalid. We saw this also yesterday, flicker out. King Kong. Wow, that's good for a Fredrin.
Yeah, he showed up real fast. Here's the look at the emblem. So to answer that, Aran does have the Festival of Blood, a little bit of extra movement speed too, but it is also just Fnatic on PH that likes to roam around, couple tenacities. Again, this is a tankier Super Prince Loyi that we have seen in the past, but again, now mid lane.
Oh, look at Witty. Yeah, reaction coming down as well. Revitalize. Oh, Witty gonna be caught. Pops in. The healing. Kirk gonna be caught in the Curse Blast. FNOP and TLID are just poking each other.
I mean, this is just the kind of predetermined, hey, I demand respect around the river. And I understand why TLID wants to fight, right? At the end of the day, they can give up these neutral objectives, but they cannot afford to take that permanent damage. Whoa! They can jump right into the fight!
Oh, in front of pursuit, first blood for Aran. King Kong though picks it up. That's an internal guard. Disengage now. Ton over 2. That's the kill over Witty. Gonna be caught in the bad spot. No flicker for Witty. Oh, no kill. FNOP don't want to chase. Fabian steals away the purple buff and gets out.
Gets out. Going to be able to take that purple buff away, but Fnatic on PH want to go in and fight. They will get it. I'm surprised too. Witty was still able to survive that, even without the flicker that he had to burn earlier on. But ultimately, still even. You know, nothing too crazy, but the objective did go over to Fnatic on PH.
Well, actually, I think it might not be as even as we think it is, right? Fabian's level 6 to King Kong is level 5. He had a previous 2-level lead because of the stolen buff. So I think that Aran was given the call, hey, if you can get a kill, that'd be great. And now Fabian will maintain that 2-level lead throughout this match.
Yeah, and the fact that Witty actually got out was just so valuable for them. They got the purple buff down below though. It's gonna be a gank. Aaron Shiki, good use of the Death Sonata to get the AoE down on Kelra, and it clears the wave just in time to escape up top. Aran's actually winning this match. Quick drop back again in front of Pursuit. That was not the empowered skill 1.
Talk about the discipline, man. I mean, he held on to the vengeance. They're going to take a trip, though. Goes to top side.
Fabian electrifying beats, gets him out to safety. Witty rotating as well. Raging Sandstorm, Super Prince flickers out.
He forces the flicker as soon as possible. Super Prince in so much trouble, gets hit by the Eternal Guardian as well.
Aran picks up the kill, another Infernal Pursuit. Now Brusco is going to be chased down. Witty rotating again, going in, looking for some damage, but Brusco should be fine. It'll be another trade on the board, and as TLID, we're capitalizing on FNOP's attempts.
Now they pull ahead slightly more for Team Liquid ID. And now Super Prince, that's twice, right? Yo, to Kirk!
Vengeance used up by Kirk. Can he get away? Witty will try to jump in. Infernal Pursuit. Kirk, so it goes the Braves by 1v2. Kirk slain by Witty up top.
Okay, no pressure, no sweats there. They got the dive off, they got the kill that they were looking for, and still we see that the advantage is held by TLID.
This is like a page out of the book we saw in game 1 from FNOP, where the layering of the skills and the timing from TLID is on point so far. Now, can they maintain that? They've gotten themselves a nice, comfortable gold lead, 2K ahead. They're building in now, first items all locked in, but this, Aran again.
Oh, for Pursuit now, going to be chunked low. Pick up the kill. Fabian jumping in the back line, electrifying beats to run away. Eternal Guard not connecting. That's a good yin-yang reaction, or actually, now Kelra! Flicker forward, AOT!
He continues moving forward. Kelra needs to hold this position as Witty has to slow them down. They find one in Aaron, Jiki, and Kirk traded, and they want to go for one with the Raging Sandstorm. Wow. This fight between these two teams, nobody is giving up. Resources being thrown left and right.
No, I mean, it looks like you would think that there wouldn't be that moment, but then they crashed down, and again, that fight was started by Aran. He wanted it, but also now the 2 turtles in the hands of FNOP, plus a turret. Kelra, 1 hit away still, might go down initially. Aran goes in. No, he flickers forward.
Yeah, a big flicker burnt, and Kelra is just having fun here in the bottom lane. Kelra with 2 kills is just so scary.
I mean, it's scary now, but he doesn't have the Berserker's Fury, right? He's building up to a Malefic gun, which I think he should be getting sometime soon. In the meantime, I think that Fnatic on PH, despite the slight lead going over to TLID, the first item power sparks are finally starting to roll in.
Yeah, they're catching up with those first items. That's a Thunderbelt now, too. Super Prince just got the glowing wand, so now working on his next. And I'm surprised, again, where's he going to go with this diversion? Brings in King Kong with him. Malefic gun now picked up for Kelra. They're going to get spotted out, but Fabian might be in trouble.
Okay, Fabian is able to retreat, going in. Super Prince flickering back into King Kong. Now it's going to talk over. Fabian locked down. Brusco picking up that kill. Aran looking for the play. Raging Sandstorm with the flicker.
Oh, he connects, and now the revitalized Kelra alive. Witty, he's going to get melted still. King Kong holds the line.
Kelra again dumping in. Kirk with a follow-up. Kelra gets his skill down. It's a wipeout.
What?
Just like that, 6 minutes, 36 seconds into the game, they achieve a wipeout against Team Liquid ID. That's what we call a pinch.
That is a pinch and more, and they're going to get more off of it. Again, you already see the lightning come out, and it looks like they want to play that way even in game 2. And Team Liquid ID, after that shocking wipeout, will have to readjust the game plan moving forward. Last turtle spawning up. Kirk just holding his own.
He knows. He's a little too strong right now. I don't know how else I could say this, right? Just the war axle. Oh, where's he going? To the top side. Doesn't spot him out. I'm pretty sure they saw the river crab get taken down.
Set him up. Witty.
He spots him out.
Oh.
Puts him away. Now it's Brusco with the taunt as well. King Kong, their reaction. Oh, shot. Witty gets away just barely as he buys enough time for Fabian to recall.
How many times has Witty gotten away in this game, and he's going to have to continue to do that? Even looking at the items, again, as we split down the roles, as Kelro works on the tier 1 here. Witty's only got a Thunderbelt himself. You can see Starlium Scythe now too for Fabian, still working on his next, and Iran, Thunderbelt too. So even the front line might be in danger because of the fact that this power spike for Kelro specifically.
Look at this guy!
Look at it. That's just the preview already, and he doesn't even have the Berserker's Fury yet.
Oh my goodness, I'm looking at the gold rankings on our monitors, and he's got a 2K command of his own, right? Oh my goodness. No, he's not going to die here, right? They just got to sacrifice the tier 2. No point to fight now.
Kelra is out-poking and out-raging a Granger.
Yeah, that's, you know, at that point, and now that he gets and just works that turret down, King Kong's still looking for a fight. Witty.
Kelra with a side. Brusco picks up the kill. Eros, that's Sonata, does nothing. Kelra, slight tackle forward.
He's just showing off at this point. He's just showing off. I mean, what else can you say about it, right? He's getting away with everything.
He's sitting there.
He's got the super fan behind him.
Oh my lord.
If I had the super fan behind me too, I'd probably be as confident as Kelra, but right now they're already assaulting the base turret.
Aran walking up the Eternal Guard, not connecting. Brusco was able to dodge away from that one. Kelra is just munching on this turret from out of turret range.
We're not even hitting 9 minutes here as we move into that 9 minutes. 4 to 10, 7K gold lead. This is a ridiculous amount as Fnatic, Onyx, PH are putting Team Liquid in a slow chokehold, and they just can't breathe.
No, they can't. Yin Yang reaction. The balls from Kelra. Diversion from Prince. And the diversion is truly a diversion. The mid-wave comes in and Kelra picks it up. Reggie Sandstorm Flicker, Kelra!
Holding it forward, Aran has to hold the line. He goes down. Brusco cuts them off, a double for Kelra.
Again, the diversions will work in favor. Whether they send it forward or not, they make a win. And now working on the mid turret.
They're making this look so easy right now. And this is almost impossible to come back from. Yeheskiel just doesn't have the items. And with the next wave already crashing on, let's see how Fnatic push through.
Fabian on the backside.
Oh man, Fabian, he tried to go for the flank, but Kelra's the real assassin in game 2.
Honestly, at that point, now they can go ahead and focus on the Lord. It looks like they'll do that, but I wouldn't have expected at this point, 10 minutes in, 2 base turrets gone, non-existent for Team Liquid ID here.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Naisu. I did not expect this game to go so far to Team Liquid ID's control. I think a large part of it is because they take in these fights, it's in the skirmishes, but Fnatic Onyx slowly pushes these skirmishes together into one full 5v5, and that's what Team Liquid ID is failing to see.
Let's think about it here. Team Liquid ID, how do they adjust from this? They're 8,000 gold behind. There's no way they touch any area here around this Lord, so it's more so of what's the game plan for the base defense on this push-in.
I feel like this is what we call in the business a checkmate angle for Fnatic Onyx PH. They're not 10K, but they've got 2 inhibitor turns, which is already wild. This, with the Lord as well, I'm going to double check the items real quick on our monitor, and yeah, not enough of an item power spike. King Kong knows it, that they've got them in the triangle choke.
That's the beast. King Kong is just standing there, getting vision for the team, and now they're looking for another siege.
At this point, clearing up the waves. But again, as that Lord does make its way, they are going to work it down, but they just want this bottom turret down if they can fully expose the base. Lord making its way down the mid. And again, without those shields of being part of this defense, that's a big advantage for Fnatic Onyx PH because they did the work earlier on. So they all just have to wait for this Lord to push in and then decide, do they end the game? Do they take a turret? How do they approach it?
Let's see. Aran getting taunted back up. Oh my, Kelra's just dealing so much damage. Side tackle. Kelra got the monster kill. Faven gonna be caught in the curtain call. Witty looking for an angle. Both base turrets taken now. Witty with a quick sand guard.
Now they're going for the back line. Brusco's buying some time, but Kelra doesn't care anymore. He's going straight for the crystal to put it to a 2-0 for Fnatic Onyx PH.
You thought game one was fast.
He's going straight for the crystal to put it to a 2-0 for Fnatic Onyx PH.
You thought game one was fast. Well, Fnatic Onyx PH said we'll make it faster.
And the first one he's made it to, he might just get finals MVP here.
He just might. The whole team completely locked in already, showing us.
एकदम मार लेता है, रुक जा। मेरा व्हाट्सएप का चैट सब मत देखो।
काट ही दिया। कौन देख रहा है? मैं तो स्ट्रीम से देख ही नहीं रहा।
स्ट्रीम से मैं ओपन करता हूँ व्हाट्सएप ना वही। अरे एक सेकंड ना, मैं साउंड आ रहा है। रुक जा, ये इसने क्या?
कौन तो मैं प्रोजेक्ट को याद कर रहा हूँ।
चला जा, चल दिखा दे। और तेरी बंदी का क्या हुआ? तेरी बंदी को बुला हाँ, कर आएगी तो।
नहीं वो चलो ये छुप के खेले।
ओह भाई तेरे लिए छुप के खेला भाई। तू इतना लकी है भाई, तेरे लिए छुप के खेला।
मेरे नहीं, उसका मन था भाई खेलने के लिए।
ओह भाई डैम। क्या बात? इतना लोग फॉलो कर रहे हैं। वो ग्लोबल चैट में मारा ना लड़की को, सब फॉलो कर रहे हैं।
भाई पीएफपी भाई सेम ओपी रहेगा।
अरे पता है, अरे पीएफपी मुझे आज एक और एक लड़की हाना बोल के लड़की ने बोला पीएफपी शेयर करेगा क्या? अरे चल दूसरी बार भी था शायद भाई। मेरा 20+ हो गया निकल।
कितना हो रहा है गोरे? किसका? लेवल 60। अरे गला वो कौन कमा दिया बे? वो हां मैं मुझे आगे कुछ कह ही नहीं था मिशन सब। कोई तो शेयर इवेंट ऐसा मिल ही गया था, एक्सपेक्टेड भी नहीं किया था। चलो ये सारा है।
तेरा आर्कस का जंगलर को मिल गया क्या प्राइम?
हां
आर्कस का जंगलर को
पता नहीं
कहां गया।
क्या लोग केस नहीं करते। क्या लगा रे? हाथ तो कोई सुनो कौन सा
Football and games, two of my favorites.
Time to take the field.
Football and games, two of my favorites.
मैं लूंगा भाई बायोहैज़ार्ड ओपी स्किन।
तेरे पास बायोहैज़ार्ड है?
नहीं दूंगा, एक्सचेंज करूंगा।
वो आना भी तो पड़ेगा ना उसके लिए, वो सब स्किन आता ही नहीं।
आएगा, एक बार आया था भाई।
लिंक आया नहीं, पता है लिंक का एक बार भी शॉप में आया नहीं।
नहीं आएगा पक।
ओए योकाई पूछ रहा है डू और डाई कौन सा बुरा है?
क्या?
डू और डाई कौन सा बुरा
क्या है भाई?
स्ट्रीम में मुझे मैसेज किया।
क्या बोल रहा है भाई? क्या बोल रहा है?
ये
दुबड़ा कौन नुबड़ा है?
दुबड़ा कौन नुबड़ा है?
दुबड़ा कौन नुबड़ा है? बोल रहा है कौन नुबड़ा है? दुबड़ा कौन नुबड़ा है?
एलटी से निकाल दो इसको।
कौन नुबड़ा है?
Let the match begin.
हाइपर नहीं हम लोग का।
क्या? What the fuck, bro?
चले ना भाई।
We are cooked.
यार बड़ी नहीं है। मैं अभी बड़ी नहीं। हाँ मैं तो मेल लिया था। ये मतलब ये करेगा। कुछ क्या हो रहा है?
How are we gonna celebrate after this?
नहीं को आता नहीं केबल मारी है।
वरना मेरे से अच्छा या मेरे से खराब है।
Let me show you some real moves.
इतना भी खराब नहीं है। जब
Never too late to win.
वो मैं मार गया मतलब मेरा शॉप खुल गया था
Ups and
अपने आप।
downs.
What the fuck? Glitch हुआ बे। मैं
I'll
शॉप
prove my worth. Papa always leads my way.
मार दे भाई। चलो लो हाइपर नहीं क्या ही करेगा।
मेरा शॉप खुल गया था बे।
ओके लगता नहीं सीधा सीधी मार देंगे। पहनी में मार भाई।
Watch my tackle.
Only miss the summer when it starts. No.
अरे भैया।
Watch my tackle.
Only miss the summer.
Gonna score this time.
Staring at the phone.
वाह। अरे
And it hurts so far.
Watch my tackle.
Anyone
I always remember my first goal. Ready to cheer?
हाँ दिया। Good guy. Not my fault, भाई। मैं कल मैच लिया था पहले।
There's always ups and downs.
ओ मैं इतनी बार मर गया।
तू ही मार रहा है कम से कम।
I'll prove my worth.
तीन लोग मिल क्या मार?
मेरे को 3-4 लोग।
It's never too late to win.
क्या लगा नहीं?
Left winger, the right winner.
अरे मैंने तो नहीं पता ही नहीं था कि कोई
Ready to cheer for Neymar. Papa always leads my way.
मैं देख ही नहीं रहा। अरे तुझे क्यों काय बोल रहे हैं?
For the win, whatever it takes.
Do or die बेस में जाके savage दे सकते हैं।
क्या हो टीम देखता है क्या? टीम देख रहा है क्या?
Watch my tackle.
टैंक देखो भाई इन लोगों को।
Our turret has been destroyed.
चलो अल्टीमेट मार दिया सर।
Gonna score this time.
Has been slain.
Watch my tackle.
तो मत जा जाने से मार दो। अपना ये नहीं ना हाइपर नहीं ना बोलते कुछ नहीं हो रहा है।
Watch my tackle.
बोल क्या बोल रहा है बोल दे।
ओए ये बोल रहा है होकाई भरवा है।
Playmaker makes
मैं तो ना
great
था
play.
अभी झगड़ा
Watch my tackle.
ओए
There's always ups and downs.
चल रहा केला 5 बार मार चुका है। पूरा 5 किल मारा था। होकाई भरवा
भरवा भरवा
I'll prove my worth.
ये जरूर साला जीत पाएगा।
अबे मोटिवेशन नहीं है भाई, मोटिवेशन होता तो जब लड़की होती है तब दिखाने कितना अच्छा खेलता।
नीचे अंडे की माता भैया दूसरी का।
फिर से बोल फिर से का।
I always remember my first goal.
नहीं
Watch my tackle.
नहीं आता देखना पड़ेगा।
ज्यादा मत बोल भाभी को।
ये तो मैं दूंगा।
बिहारी ज्यादा मत बोल, भाभी को कंप्लेन कर दूंगा। तेरा ले रहा है।
कौन ले रहा है?
बोला उसने तेरा।
ये बिहारी तेरे को बोला।
बिहारी ज्यादा मत बोल तो भाभी को कंप्लेन कर दूंगा, ऐसे बोला।
लौड़ा लड़की पढ़ा नहीं पाया।
ओ ये बोल रहा है कि लड़की पटा नहीं पाया। ओ झगड़ा मत कर।
I'll lead the team.
झगड़ा मत कर।
अरे
ये बोल
Ups and downs.
अरे भाई मारना नहीं होगा। लिंक से आ जा तुम। एक साथ गाली दूंगा।
क्या दे रहे हो?
अरे स्क्रीन में मेरा दे रहे हैं मैसेज।
I'll prove my worth.
अभी स्ट्रीम में
तो स्ट्रीम कर रहा है।
भाई गेम का वॉइस थोड़ा लो करो।
तो आगे बोला था भाई अच्छे से खेलता भाई। आगे बोलता ड्राइव पर आई नहीं अच्छे से खेलो।
अबे वॉच पार्टी हो रहा है ना, एक मैच ही ऐसे खेलना।
पहले बात ये उड़ते रहती है कल मांगा बहुत ही बार।
हाँ ये वो तुझे बोल रहा है कि तू लड़की पता नहीं भाई, ऐसे बोल रहे हैं। हाँ दो डाई
लॉल
रुक जा इसका रिस्पांस।
ये ना चली गई ये तू भी था मेरे पास क्या है सोचा
ओए जीत सकता है क्या हम लोग? सीरियसली खेलता हूँ, जीत सकता है ना।
चल भाई का ट्रिगर आएगा भाई, खपाक से आएगा भाई। एक ही लेन में पुश कर भाई, सब छोड़ भाई।
पुश चल 2 सेकंड टिकाने में
हाँ ये
ओ हाँ तुझे क्या ये बिहारी का ज्यादा हो रहा है। रुक जा ये बिहारी का ज्यादा हो रहा है। आदि को बुलाना पड़ेगा इसको मारने के लिए। भाई इसने तेरे साथ साथ आदि को भी रोस्ट कर दिया। तेरे साथ आदि फ्री
ये कि नहीं भाई, शुभम को काट ला है।
शुभम को काट रहे बोले, ये शुभम को नहीं बोले तुझे बोल रहे।
ऐसे मत बोल भाई, शुभम को बुरा लगेगा।
शुभम को बुरा लगेगा भाई साहब।
नहीं बोल ही नहीं रहा।
ओ भाई
ये गेम पे कोई मारना बस हो जाएगा फिर। रुक मैं मारता हूँ रुक। स्काई विजन स्टैक बहुत है उसका। ओके भाई। वो मैंने सोचा भाई अभिजीत प्रो है बोल के भाई। सी भाई।
अभिजीत
हाँ।
क्यों क्या हुआ? क्या हुआ?
हाँ खेला भाई मेरा।
कब खेला?
हाँ अच्छी खेला भाई, क्लासिक बुलाया था।
वो सुतमानी खेला, वो पता कि नहीं, वो मेरा मैसेज का रिप्लाई नहीं करता है खेला। ए बात दे उसको, मैं लूंगा अभी, रुक जा, उसका एग्जाम खत्म होने दे, उसको पट्टा दूंगा जैसे मैं भौको साला।
ओह लॉल आलती मार ही नहीं पाया
आज खेला और बहनचोद ने पता है मुझे बताया भी नहीं। तो रुक जा, बहुत हरामी है। रुक
मार इसको मार दो रपेटी मार इसको मार का। नहीं है नहीं है रे भाई। तेरे उसको मारने से हो जाएगा काम को। लॉर्ड सो बाद में कहां चला गया उधर? ये लॉर्ड डिफेंड करना हम लोग को।
मुझे दोष मत दे। हां
पीछा है दो पीछा। ये केबल देख रहा है केबल।
मैं ये नन्नू फैन के साथ हार रहा हूं लिटरली।
देख रहा केबल कहां मार रही है? देख केबल ही कनेक्ट नहीं हो रहा है।
तेरा हो जाता
है वो बोले होकाई भोसरी का
ये बोल रहे हैं। हाँ मैंने बोल रहा हूँ।
आपको भाई मैंने नहीं बोला भाई, ये बोला।
नहीं बोला तूने, होगा सुनाई दे रहा है भाई मुझे।
तेरा ऐसी वॉइस नहीं सुनाई देगा, बोल के बता भी नहीं। शुभम बोल रहा है,
सुनाई दे रहा है उसको।
हम बोल रहे हैं भाई। भाई आ गया
सुनाई दे रहा है। दे रहा है उसको सुनाई, वो दिया भी मुझे।
केबल देख रहे हैं? केबल देख रहे हैं? ए भाई
सेंडर मार के ला, वॉच मैच स्टार्ट हो गया शायद।
वाल के अंदर क्यों चला गया? वाल के अंदर किलिंग ये नो ब्रच। अच्छा सरीना मार। आईपॉड ना पिक करो तुम।
मेरी क्या गलती? अभी मैं स्टार्टिंग से ब्रूनो मार दिया मैंने। मेरी को ब्लेम कर रहा है कला। अब फिर मैं करूंगा भाई, हक है मेरा। ओ चको
एमवी।
ओ भाई क्या दिया? ओ भाई
इतना डाउन।
ये लड़की कैसे से नहीं मारे? छोड़ो मैच स्टार्ट हो गया। आजा मेरा चैनल में आजा।
Even when he took a while to get to the world stage.
And now we're looking at the average KDA. Look at the difference here. First of all, 3.
Okay, खूब मानेगा क्या है ना? ओके अच्छा आदमी है बोल के भाई मैंने छोड़ दिया, वरना खूब मारता उसे।
3 was prior on top of the scale, and now the Ghost of Jakarta cannot step back up. And this is what we have. Still, just barely there, top 5. The untouchable one, Aaron Shiki, but yeah, compared to the three from Fnatic, the numbers don't lie.
Yeah, and those numbers could honestly continue to go up as we go through this series. If TLID doesn't hit the switch at some point, looking like, things might wrap up soon.
Hey, I just hit the switch, flip. That's what needs to happen right now from the side of TLID to be able to get back online and take this game under control, because they're running out of opportunities. Now facing with their backs against the wall, 2-0, and everybody knows when it comes to esports, this is one of the hardest things to come back from. So, jumping into the next game, a couple of things are going to have to change. First, Witty. He tried to go in for the setup, he tried to go for the Joe, didn't work out. Then he goes in for the Khalid for the damage to try and find the back line, and he lets the Hes kills pick up with the crowd control, and both methods still resulted in the same answer.
On stage, we just saw Coach Facehugger, now analyst / assistant coach for Team Liquid ID. And the situation they're in right now, a 0-2 slump. I bet this throws him back to his old days in Aura, where they would struggle in FNOP ID for the longest time. And now as a coach is like, yeah, I've been there, gentlemen. I know what it's like. I wonder if that kind of wisdom is coming into game number 3 right now, because they need everything they can have. You know, any kind of help.
Now we're jumping into the drafting phase of game number 3, where TLID, now or never, they gotta pick up some kind of momentum. And if we go back to the advice of Coach Jeb, something about having fun is being comfortable, is being alive. And now we hear TLID not giving Kelra that Bruno anymore. And now looking at the junglers here, only one has been banned, and that's banned.
So at this point, maybe we see FNOP just, all right, fine, you ban. They're very known to do this. If you're going to ban the Bruno, we'll ban the Granger here. Leave the jungles open to trade up on. But again, FNOP's now they're in this place of maybe comfortability. But my guess is you just ban the Granger here.
I mean, it's a pretty good ban. And again, if you pick up the Suyo, you got the Joy. If they pick up the Joy, they got the Fredrin. He gets banned out, which, might I remind you, this is the pick TLID used to stop Samurai Giant. So this is a very good respect ban here. And now TLID, time to drop the beat of Flash. Becoming up.
That's a stinger, right? I mean, I feel like FNOP is putting them in a chokehold right now. Right? They want them to take the door. They're not even worried about it. I mean, credits to Coach T over there, Coach Trex. The Fredrin is still on the board, and we know it's 100% win rate.
But that alone is not the problem here. You can still put the Suyo on King Kong and
Granger as well.
Yeah, exactly, and win the rest of the lineup.
If I'm banning Bruno, I'm thinking we definitely see the Granger pick up here, right? It's like, because now you give over Granger, and then what do you have in response to Kelra at this point? Who's been, against Kelra on the Granger. Now FNOP's, all right, so FNOP decides to switch it up, fine. We're gonna have some fun this game.
They're taking risk here.
Well, there's no need to rush the Suyo. They do open up the Granger still. Definitely a risk because you're outraged. But something tells me Fnatic are like they won the first 2 games with a very similar lineup. They're going, all right, maybe this time we dive.
I mean, I don't know. Personally for me, when you hear footsteps, you think of horses, not zebras, where sometimes the simplest thing is the right solution. But it looks like Fnatic on Philippines, they're throwing a curve here, which is very interesting.
We've seen Fnatic on pull this kind of trick against their series with Falcon Esports. They could have won clean, and then decided to go, yeah, let's play the usual.
Yeah, that's why you know, I'm like, I don't know about this.
I think at this point, it's, I don't know. It feels a little weird seeing the hair up front. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm not saying it's weird at all, but yeah, I think Fredrin here would be solid. It's definitely what I think I would see them pick. But again, they're in that point I was talking about, where sometimes if FNOP starts drafting a little strange, this is a chance for TLID to capitalize.
So let me just say this. The reason why I feel like it's strange, because it feels like a trap, right? Do we not get this kind of vibe? It's like they're letting go of that Granger. It feels like they have a strat specifically for this Granger. So that's why I feel like this is sus. They're letting go of this. What are they planning? What's the strategy here? What kind of trap is TLID going to fall into?
Yeah, and then they go for the Suyo instead of the Fredrin as well. So I'm right there with you. I think they are having a strategy that we have yet to see so far in the Axiata arena. But when it comes to TLID, Adhan, he's got a comfort pick. He's rocking that Hilda.
Yep, he himself pushed the Hilda agenda all throughout MPLID, and now the world is reeling in the wake of this XP lane dominator. Going into bans, we still don't have mid laners. Instead, they ban a specialty hero for Widdy, the chip.
At this point, I'm liking TLID's draft. Their draft is clean. They were given a lot of prio, a lot of great picks. Everything that they have feels good against what FNOP has brought so far.
Right now, when I'm thinking of traps, maybe I'm overthinking in general here, but if there's a Suyo, would you ban Fredrin?
No.
No. But is there a chance Fredrin EXP comes up?
Nah.
Maybe, but that's still, I mean, that only really kicks in that's going to kick in around like First Lord, but either way, that's when FNOP's been been fighting. That's when they've been really winning out, is around that 7-minute mark.
There's so many other heroes left
yeah.
for Kirk to just suddenly go, yeah, I'll Fredrin XP. I doubtful. Maybe you are overthinking it, LaFell.
I mean, I don't know. Because again, I feel like something's cooking here, and I'm not sure what it is.
Speaking of cooking, you are going to see the high-lows taken off the board as well. We still have yet to see the mid lane matchups. The Farza still up for grabs. Looks very good, I would say, even for both sides. Maybe you have to worry about the Katat. But Brusco the Bruiser, right? I mean, we know how he performs on this Katat, right? He's able to get to the back line. This literally was the deciding fact in game number 1. We saw multiple times where he would go in at 1 HP, and the tenacity, the only thing to keep him alive, and they're able to find the picks off. They're able to take out multiple members of TLID.
So what are we looking at here? Final ban coming in from TLID is going to be the Tlid. Target down onto Brusco, target down onto that roam, maybe a Kirk pick. Edith still open for the side of FNOP.
Which means the Valentina Edith dynamic is still there. If ever Fnatic Onyx do pick up the Edith, but I don't think they'll pick it here. They'll pick the mid laner here and then keep that XP laner pick for Kirk.
So what do we think they pick up for mid here? Maybe they take? I mean, Valentina doesn't look amazing here. They could go for the Fars, I guess, but Joey's gonna run down.
अरे रुक जा मेरा कोई दोस्त कॉल कर रहा है
क्या पे है सर ना 70
एक सेकंड हाँ रुको वो अरे हेलो आवाज आ रहा है मेरा क्या क्या अरे अभी आ रहा है अरे मेरा दोस्त का वो फ्लाइट का था फ्लाइट में है अभी अरे मेरा एक दोस्त है ठीक है उसके साथ गोला आसाम आऊंगा ना वही
should extend the team fights in their favor.
Abhi,
Two
sorry,
revitalizers
sorry
for them.
for the
One
disruption.
from Witty and one from Aran. to go that way, and also taking a look at the emblems here, breaking it down, Gideon.
Looking at the emblems, you're seeing a lot of poke, right? 3 impure rages coming all across the board. Oh, Iran, you're in so much trouble!
Revitalize already. Sanguine Claws brings him back. Kirk
तो मेरे टीम से देख रहा है
Fabian recovering that position for the team. Aran gets away.
I don't think he's going to be able to recover from that just yet, especially when the CC is on the opposite end. And now, even in the mid lane, they're still contesting for it. Brusco making sure that he can sustain against Witty and Yehezkiel at the same time. This is what I'm talking about, right?
Surge Sanguine Claws, Soul Sever, King Kong picks up first blood.
That's not what you want to happen, man. You know, give King Kong the
Guwahati
Suryo, make it happen in first blood in his hands. And that's the thing, the team is going to go ahead and play around those points. If they know that some of the resources are down from that early skirmish earlier on, they'll still capitalize it. And every single time the Suryo is picked up, I don't know. I actually don't know the perfect statistic of how many first bloods that hero actually has.
मुझे मम्मी को सेंड करता हूँ चिल चिल ब्रो थोड़ा चिल हो जा आई होप तेरा वो फुल ना हो जाए सीट फुल ना हो जाए जल्दी FNOP बैन करना अभी FNOP के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है मैं कब आऊंगा
At least Fabian is able to find a kill for himself, right? These small moments to find that initial gold is going to be great, but this Sanguine Claw is showing up to be quite a bit of a problem for TLID.
And again, Super Prince is on a hero that is very late game centric. You want to go ahead and build up those stacks on the bad impact, and then eventually you're just popping off damage from range. But going back to it, you know, for Kelra, this Harith works a little bit different. Wow, already Yehezkiel forced to go ahead and just wings on out of there. But he's going to be fine. Already early damage potential showing.
ये game मुझे क्यों लग रहा है TLID थोड़ा टक्कर का दे सकता है.
Strong game and run. Does have a bit of a level lead so far, but at the same time, right, we're noticing that it's just about pushing these waves, making sure you have priority, making that very first move. It's just the capitalization has been a little weak.
अच्छा नहीं है.
Oh, up top.
देख टक्कर का देगा मुझे लग रहा है.
Able to utilize Aran's aggression. Now it's Witty who gets
King
traded on the
Kong.
map. Super Prince with the claw and King Kong with the kill.
Okay, at least it's pretty good. They're trading up, right? We give Witty, we take Kirk. It works out at the end.
तू next month free है ना?
This is Fabian, the best start that he's had so far in the series. It is going to be on this Joy. Could hyper scale up pretty well.
मैं next month confirm आ रहा हूँ, but मैं गुवाहाटी में एक दो दिन रुकूंगा शादी के लिए.
Resource out with the Zaman Force, but Fabian also going back to it picks up the Starlium Scythe now, and with the early kill that he has, he actually is able to provide quite a bit of damage. Still running that Temporal Rain on the Joy here.
They have to really take their time with this, right? A lot of the motions on the map are pretty readable, but from Fnatic on PH, it's about making sure this mid is clear, and at least Aaron Shiki is going for the double waves, and I feel that in the past couple of games, as much as Aaron Shiki was able to pick up those double waves, Fnatic capitalized a lot more on Yehezkiel and his positioning, which is something we need to keep in mind, right? If we see Feathered Airstrike, we're expecting GOA to come out pretty fast.
Now the Turtle's up, they're going to fight for the space already. Yehezkiel gets taunted.
Yehezkiel forced to flicker out to safety. Meanwhile, Aran gonna kill by the Yo-Yo Witty, forced to use the Revitalize just for the burst, just for the poke of Super Prince.
Carmilla के साथ vengeance है तेरे को Revitalize
try. Electrifying beats, he's already gone in. Curse blood.
Brusco taking very low flame to survive. Brusco in the midst of it all. Getting the kill back, Fabian claiming the turtle. AOG.
Nice.
That's the kill for Fabian. Jumping back in, Walrus down. Flame of Pave.
They didn't find it back. They didn't get the trade that they were looking for. And finally, Team Liquid have some momentum in the game, and King Kong is able to walk away from another electrifying beats. At least they're able to breathe for now, but one of the better starts we've seen from TLID.
Yeah, not only that, but all that going again to Fabian here. Oh, the Joy 5-0 now, gets the triple. Not only that, but also got the turtle. Uh-oh. King Kong might get spotted out.
No, we don't want to watch more! King Kong survives! The outplay from King Kong! Kirk gets the shutdown! Fabian got taken out under the turret!
He's alive!
That's shutdown right there!
How did it happen? How? Fabian, I mean, he's 5-1 now! broken record at this point in time, but here comes the rest of the teams. Now they're going for a bit of a lane swap. Kelra dealing with a round underneath the turret with the Zaman voice. He's not even worried about it.
Doesn't care about it.
Oh,
Kelra jumping back and forth. Aran going to the bush again. Sanguine Claws catches him. Oh, the airstrike into the back. Aran will be slain by the bat impact.
The timing on the Unbreakable to get the taunt outside of the circular from the feathered airstrike was perfect timing.
Outside of the circular. I love that. I'm going to steal that. I like that a lot, as a matter of fact. But at the same time, it's 5-5, and they've evened out that lead. Man, that was such a huge shutdown. The gold now looking real good, but there's permanent damage on the map. Top side missing up and one inhibitor. Sorry, not one inhibitor, a tier 1, but even the bottom side has been traded too. At the same time, King Kong's still level down on Fabian.
He's a level down, and they're finding these small wins across the map. And Team Liquid ID is going to have to get in a position to go ahead and capitalize on some of the leads they have. Like you just mentioned, the lead in levels, even for Aaron Shiki, he is a level 10 right now. He's only got the Hunter Strike still building in. Meanwhile, Kelra, Starlium Scythe still working on the second item, but now the last turtle for the game is started up by TLID. Let's see if they can get the 3 for 3 here.
They're all going to focus onto Aran. Sanguine Claw, Aran very low for the airstrike to zone him away. Fabian wins out the red streak battle. King Kong taken out by Fabian as the curtain call comes down, but FNOP just disengage.
Yep, they're just pulling back. We don't need any more than this. Let's not overextend. Let's just breathe for a moment. With King Kong already down, Fabian has guaranteed his level lead against his opponents, but Aaron Shiki is the main win condition. He needs to poke out his opponents, and once Fnatic on it get desperate, that's when Witty needs to find that
Brusco taking a lot of shots here.
No! Super Prince in that bush. Aaron Shiki now with the Rhapsody as well. Aaron able to escape. Kelra with the chase, and now gets caught by Aran. Power Wilderness, and for the airstrike, Kelra! Still able to dodge away for so long.
2 for 1 so far, but it's still Revitalize comes out through. Electrified Beach does not take him out. Finally, Fabian is able to put him down as Aran is next to fall with the help of King Kong. Are you going to do it? Yes, he will. Underneath the they dive. A double for Turp.
The timing from the Super Fam comes through again in a fight that you thought was all for TLID, but it wasn't. And now, again, the pendulum swinging in Game 3. They focus on the the mid turret tier 1.
Good. For the airstrike, Kirk shall be shut down by Aaron Shiki.
That's 280 gold into the pockets of TLID. At least they find something back. 9-9. They're keeping it a very tight series here, but with 3 turtles on their side and 1 turret, we're looking for some permanent damage from specifically Fnatic on a PH, because now you realize that it's all about waiting for that Cursed Blood to come out and then maybe looking to, you know, overstep a little bit to get TLID to come out of their comfort zone.
The most difficult thing here for Fnatic on PH is obviously dealing with where Fabian is. Most of the time, because of how far ahead he is in terms of damage potential on the Joy, they got to keep an eye on the back line, and Kirk's been doing a fantastic job. I mean, he is tanky enough to go ahead and jump in around whether he has the Vengeance or not. And that's kind of a mirrored approach where your back line is both exposed on both lineups if you're not careful here. So they check things out in the mid lane. The Lord is up, and Kirk's going to be the one to go ahead and get in position. Now still, it's relatively even across the board that Tier 1 gets pushed in by the minion wave at bot as they get in position for the Lord.
I just love the fact that they're forcing respect out of them, right? Even on the bottom side, from FNOP, they're not spreading out anymore. They got to stay together.
Okay, so
please come back कर लो PH को पता है फिलीपींस की खासियत पता है क्या उनको डिफेंस करना आता है तो अगर कर लिया इस बार भी
out of the fight just like that.
No
Fave the usurper in a 1v1 against Kirk. I want to go solo kill you, but it's not King Kong. It's Kirk.
It's Kirk for now, but it's not over just yet, right? 4 ultimates to 3 ultimates. The ult economy is looking pretty good for Fnatic Onic at this point of time, and this is the very first Lord. If they're looking for that big swing, Fnatic Onic need to win this out.
They'll just delay it a little bit longer. Team Liquid ID still having the revitalizers too. One was just used by Witty. Still have the one for Aran. They'll give the
Lord secure कर लो कुछ भी करके
zone out FNOP.
Aran jumping in. Fabian claims it, and Kelra disappears. Aaron Shiki gets him down with the Death Sonata.
Where did he go? Where did he go? Just a couple of shots and he disappears into thin air. Unfortunately, he's not able to build up enough shields. The raw damage from Aaron Shiki is just too much for now.
It's too much for now, and this is the game that Aaron Shiki and the rest of Team Liquid ID needed They get themselves
कोई
another
high burst
major
assassin
objective, and
रहता हो
now
जाता
trying to work down
Physical
some of the
damage
turrets
अभी
they
इतना
still
नहीं है
have
ना
left to approach the
वो भी
base of
late game
FNOP,
ही
but Aaron
तो
Cheeky
मैं early
just
game
go
ही
ahead, post up, take down that tier 2 as the Lord makes its way down bot Iran.
nice cut fucking revitalized bro fucking
Of the
revitalized bro
rest of the cavalry who just pounced on him.
वो revitalize ने
He's
बता
got to calm down here. I mean, yes, it's calculated from Iran's side, but Kirk should know better. He got very confident off of that, and this is off of a Lord push.
Lord push right now. Mid turret still being worked on.
Fucking
Feather airstrike
revitalized
dropped down.
Whoa.
Wow, a lot of shots for King Kong. Shields are going to be popping here, though. Lord almost gone. The last one will go down, though, as Lord is cleared out. So FNOP will hold on to the base turrets pretty healthily.
For now, at least they can breathe. At least they can, you know, take their time and rethink their strategies. Because I think the hardest part is getting the right people to group together. Ideally, you want to get that curtain call on both Aaron Cheeky and Yeheskill. Maybe, ideally, Fabian as well, with basically any of their front lines.
You still want to go in, Kirk? Oh, feather airstrike on the Super Priest leads like this shit and the glowing watch. Oh my god, we got the bad impact just in time. Another feather airstrike over to Kelra. Very low on Kelra and Kirk. Prince able to clear out the wave in the bottom lane. And that is it, but man, the kill threat.
He was burning.
He was hurting a lot. That was glowing wand on top of the... Oh my, it could have gone bad.
Ranger
Super
को
Prince
मार
luckily
दिया ना
pops his
उधर
ult in
तो
time
खत्म
and conveniently has minions down by the bot side of the map.
Could have been real bad.
It could have been real bad. Even running with that. Again, all Super Prince wants to do is continue
Come on,
to build
Kelra,
up
you
on the
can do it.
stacks
Stack him up.
that he has. Glowing wand, wishing lantern now. You can see it there. 216 stacks for the Sicilian. So the later the game gets dragged on, then Super Prince becomes pretty devastating in terms of damage, but you saw it too. The stacks for Aaron Cheeky, he deleted Kelra earlier on.
Yeah, I mean, he's 695. He's about to hit 700. It's only like 1230 in the game so far. I mean, he's been stacking up really, really nicely. I do like the way the TLID is adjusted.
And you can see the purchase for Witty. Anti-Curse into second item Twilight Armor. So he has ways to deal with the poke that will be constantly coming out from FNOP's Super Prince, right? With the Sicilian, that bad impact, it won't really have that punch anymore with the Twilight Armor. You can just constantly take that damage, back away, wait for it, kill run.
No, Kelra. नहीं end हो जाएगा
That's 3 members already down, and Kirk, he's got no pushing power as Fabian starts running in with the rest of the squad. It's going to be the Vengeance already. Papa with no minions. What?
Okay. There's the push in from the cavalry they're looking for in game of 3. FNOP will still try to defend, but they're going to have to make this work.
Only Kirk left now. Gun down the ramp to the end. That's Sky Piercer. The cavalry are alive.
Ooh, they bring...
एक सेकंड रुक जा कॉल है मेरा एक सेकंड ना रुक हेलो हेलो हाँ हाँ बोल हाँ बोल तू बोल जल्दी बोल हाँ जल्दी बोल आवाज
तुम बाहर में है क्या हेलो
अक्षय
बोल
अक्षय
जल्दी बोल
साला ये बंदा
रुक बेटी चोट हेलो हेलो गाइस, सब चले गए? अरे रूम में आ भाई भेंचो। कॉल आ गया था तो मतलब काट देगा क्या ये लोग मेरा? कैसे टीएल आईडी को मिला ये गेम? फक ब्रो। बार बार इन लोगों को शेयर करना पड़ता है। अभी शेयर करना पड़ेगा। शेयर इनवाइट। अबे क्या भाई, क्या करना है? अरे चलो कोई नहीं कोई नहीं। कॉल में भी रह नहीं सकते ना अभी। कोई आया? हाँ बोल भाई। तेरा वॉइस तेरा वॉइस क्रैक कर रहा है। क्रैक। भाई साहब मैं रुक जा, अलग गेम मारते हैं। मैं स्ट्रीम देख रहा है ना तू? हेलो भाई, तेरा आवाज नहीं आ रहा है रजक भाई। छोड़ छोड़।
अब हेलो
अभी आ रहे अभी आ रहे।
क्या हो रहा है?
नहीं नहीं तू बोल देना कब स्टार्ट होगा, ठीक है? मैं वो खेल रहा हूँ वजह से। कब स्टार्ट होगा बोलना।
क्या
मैच कब स्टार्ट होगा बोलना।
तो हो गया भाई?
वो टीएल आईडी जीत गया और क्या।
तो फाइनल्स बेस्ट ऑफ कितना होता है? 7 ना?
बेस्ट ऑफ 7।
ये 5 बोल रहा है क्या?
5 नहीं होता है 5। फाइनल्स बेस्ट ऑफ 5 होता है। ग्रैंड फाइनल्स बेस्ट ऑफ 7। ग्रैंड फाइनल्स तो वो होगा ना। फाइनल्स अलग चीज होता है, ग्रैंड फाइनल अलग चीज होता है। ये जॉय ने खत्म कर लिया था उन लोगों का गेम था। जॉय को रोकना था
भाई। मजा आएगा भाई अभी खेल के उसके साथ। ओवर फेल कर सकता हूँ।
कंफर्म
भाई कुछ टिप्स दे भाई, क्या क्या बोलना चाहिए खेलते समय?
किसके सामने?
अरे खेलते समय भाई क्या क्या बोलना चाहिए, टिप्स दे भाई।
क्या क्या बोलना चाहिए?
हाँ ताकि वो बोर ना हो।
लड़की का बात कर रहा है तू?
हाँ भाई तो
अरे मेरी तरफ बकचोदी कर दे। अरे भाई मैं बोलता हूँ रुक। अरे मैं
क्या
जब
बोलूंगा?
मैं जब खेलता हूँ ना अपनी वाली के साथ तो मैं कुछ भी बोलते रहता हूँ। लाइक कुछ भी टॉपिक मिलेगा ना तो बकचोदी करते रहता हूँ। मतलब जितना हो सके ना तू चुप मत रहे, चुप मत रहे, मतलब कुछ ना कुछ बोलते रहे। वही लैग बहुत कर रहे हैं।
4-5 भाई ऐप चलेगा तो लैग नहीं करेगा। अरे भाई खूब मारूंगा मैं भाई, बोल दिया है उसे।
क्या बोला तूने?
खूब मारूंगा, जोड़ा डारा बोला हूँ मैं।
खूब मारूंगा। अरे अरे मैच स्टार्ट होने से बोलना गला। उहू, कौन जीत रहा है? एफनॉप ऑफ कोर्स। लास्ट मैच टीएलएल जीत गया।
कोर्स भी कर दिया
एक सेकंड। लाइटर भाई। क्या रुक जा। और मैच स्टार्ट होने से बोलना रजक तू। 10 मिनट में हो जाता है क्योंकि। क्यों बोलूं? बोल लेना बोला। आज भाई व्यूज बहुत आया बट मेरा बाकी स्ट्रीम के कंपैरिजन में बहुत व्यूज आया आज। अरे बेंचो भाई अभिषेक पांडे भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। देखा नहीं सॉरी। स्टार्ट हो गया क्या मैच? अरे एक मिनट है, एक मिनट है। एक सेकंड रुको भाई।
बाबू एकदम अर्ली मॉर्निंग मत लेना क्योंकि एयरपोर्ट पहुंचने में भी काफी देरी लगता है। 10-11 बजे 12 बजे तक का फ्लाइट लेने से भी होगा। दोस्त से एक बार सलाह कर ले, फिर वो जिसमें करेगा उसी में हम लोग भी तेरा भी करा देगा।
If Liquid ID can keep the weird draft, again, secrets up to them. It's up to coach Saint Lucas and Facehugger to remind them how to get that.
Yeah, you gotta out-bruise the bruiser. I think that's one of the keys to victory.
चलो स्टार्ट होने वाला है। नहीं अभी स्टार्ट होगा। वीडियो का आवाज अब वीडियो का आवाज म्यूट है भाई, कैसे आ रहा है पता नहीं। YouTube से भी साउंड काटना पड़ेगा क्या? को बुलाता हूं, को बताओ। बुला तो लिंक दे रहे। हां साउंड ए बोका तो टर्निप बेल को जल्दी कर। मैं साउंड कैसे काटूं? इस बार लोग फकम में जॉय ले लिया। फिर से सुयू क्यों लिया भाई? जॉय देखकर सुयू लिया। देखा है जॉय लिया।
वो बोला है कि कुछ बोल नहीं पाएगा। बहुत सारे लोग हैं उसके सामने।
चलेगा।
मैंने बोला भाई चल आजा, सुन बस तू, तेरे को खूब गाली दूंगा। अच्छा ही है भाई, कुछ नहीं बोल पाएगा, खूब गाली दूंगा। आजा चोट लोड़ा चोदा लड़ा नाडू।
ओ भाई गाली मत।
कुछ नहीं बोल पाएगा। कुछ नहीं बोल पाएगा।
स्ट्रीम मैं कर मैच स्टार्ट हो गया।
रुक चल आजा, अब स्ट्रीम देख स्ट्रीम और मेरी गाली सुन। और
डोडा तेरा कितना सब्सक्राइबर हुआ?
देखना पड़ेगा। 13
हो गया। 10-11 तो मैंने से वो
11 तेरी। कॉर्नर जाना तो 40
और होगा रुक जा। मेरा और ग्रुप है उसमें भी दूंगा।
और वो वीडियो पोस्ट किया था उसमें 93 व्यूज आ गया।
डैम।
और आएगा, रुक आ ही रहा है थोड़ा। वीडियो पोस्ट करना पड़ेगा तभी आएगा।
हाँ वीडियो पोस्ट लगेगा।
अब उसे पढ़ने कौन जीत रहा है? तू भाई।
तू भाई। ये मेरा लॉन्गेस्ट स्ट्रीम होगा ना?
हाँ कितना हो गया?
डिपेंड करता है। नहीं वहाँ में दिखा नहीं रहे। डिपेंड करता है ये लोग कितना लंबा लेके जाएगा, उतना लंबा होगा।
एक और है अक्षय, ये कौन है? तू है ना? तेरा नाम अक्षय है ना?
पब्लिकली क्यों मेरा नाम ले रहा है? मत ले, इसलिए मैं नाम बोलता नहीं अपना किसी को।
तो भाई अच्छा नाम है भाई।
चल
नाइस नेम।
थैंक यू।
तू बोला नहीं भाई, मैं आज नोटिस किया है। अच्छा नाम। मैं देगा तेरा नाम भाई कौन बोल के जानते हो?
आपको नहीं रखा है, मैं एनोनिमस रखता हूँ नाम।
लॉल भाई, और सेम बोल के जानता हूँ।
भाई
अरे इसका नाम तो ओकाई है, ओकाई गांडू।
भाई उसने लीव कर दिया तेरा गाली सुन के। देख शर्म आ गया उसको।
हमने का वॉइस इसमें आएगा नहीं आया ना स्ट्रीम में?
क्या चीज? पता नहीं, आ भी सकता है क्योंकि योकाई को सुनाई दे रहा था।
नहीं तू बोल रहा था इसीलिए सुना देगा ना।
हो भी सकता है।
रुक मैं दूसरे फोन से देखता हूँ, रुक एक मिनट। इधर से आ जाएंगे, मैंने 3-4 फोन से ऑन करना।
मेरा तो आ रहा है बच्चा।
तेरे को सब्सक्राइब भी कर देता हूँ, रुक।
कर दे
एक पेज सब्सक्राइब मेरे को भी कर लेता हूँ। क्या था भाई? सिम
आज सर्च करने से नहीं मिलेगा, लिंक लगेगा।
हाँ नहीं मिलता है भाई।
फ्रेडरिन व्हाट? फ्रेडरिन EXP है।
ओ भाई फ्रेडरिन क्लॉथ चीप।
फ्रेडरिन EXP लगाया था मेरे को।
लाइनअप ठीक है भाई, लेकिन वो वेलेंटिना है भाई, चीप का अल्टीमेट लिस्ट बढ़िया।
टैंकी है, बहुत लाइनअप टैंकी है।
ये देख मिल भी गया।
क्या मिल गया? ओ चैनल
सब्सक्राइब कर दे देख।
थैंक यू भाई।
ले लाइक दे।
अभी स्टार्ट होगा।
40 लाइक हो गए।
हाँ कैलरा ये गेम कैरी कर दे अपना बीट्रिक्स लेके प्लीज, सब तेरे हाथ में। इस बार तो जीतने का भी चांस है, जॉय है इन लोग का। नहीं ब्रूस को ओ नाइस फेवियन गया, नाइस। फेवियन गया, नाइस वन।
प्राइम भाई
मेरा
अभी स्किन दिखेगा।
मेरा रूम का बाहर कोई चिल्ला रहा है, गन दो 1 नंबर का, ऐसे चिल्ला रहे।
क्या
ए बाकी का
ये गेम देखे?
अरे बाहर का वो हॉस्टल का लोग चिल्ला रहे, छूटिया लोग।
वो आवाज आ रहा है भी चूट।
हाँ तेरा भी आ रहा है?
दोनों का है। हाँ
भाई क्या लौड़े लग गए। हाँ सुनाई दे रहे अरे योकाई को सुनाई दे रहा था तेरा आवाज, इसलिए तो गाली दे रहे। नाइस किंग कॉन्ग नाइस वन। विडी गया दीदी नाइस वन। कर्क ये मैच अच्छा खेला कर्क ये FNOP जीतना चाहिए ये FNOP ये मैच FNOP
पूरा देख के लग रहा है
पता नहीं कमबैक ना हो जाए क्योंकि उन लोग का उतना लेट गेम हीरो भी नहीं है क्योंकि क्लॉड इतना सकता नहीं है बैकलाइन ही बस डाइव कर सकते क्लॉड
तेरा वाला भाई इतना आसान से मेरा वाला नहीं मिल रहा
क्या मेरा आवाज अच्छे से आ रहा है
नहीं
तो
वो यूट्यूब चैनल
ओ व्यूज ओ मेरा मैं टूर्नामेंट खेल रहा था ना
अरे वो नहीं बोल रहा
तो
मैं अलग फोन से मेरा वाला ढूंढ रहा हूँ नहीं मिल रहा तेरा वाला मिल गया इतना
ओ व्यूज का पर होगा शायद मेरा पहला वीडियो के में चला गया व्यूज इसलिए है
के में नहीं है कहाँ 800 कितना है
ओ 800 है क्या सॉरी मैं सोचा के में अरे के में मेरा लाइक्स किया था एक कमेंट दिया था वो लाइक्स किया था मैंने थोड़ी दिन पहले का ही बात है ओ ना डैम सुपर फ्रेंड्स ये तो आराम से FNOP है नाइस मार वो मरेगा क्लॉड तो रिकॉल कर रहा है छोड़ देगा
तेरे पास वो रिकॉल कहाँ से मिला बे तेरे को
वो ऑनिक वाला वो इवेंट से
हाँ
अभी भी है इवेंट तो वो इवेंट से मिला 10 डायमंड लेके देना पड़ता है
कहाँ
अब एक ट्रॉफी का सिंबल होगा देखना शॉप का ऊपर में
हाँ वहाँ परमानेंट क्या
हाँ
परमानेंट
अरे लक का ऊपर डिपेंड करेगा ट्रायल भी है परमानेंट भी है
और कितना करना पड़ेगा
200 ड्रॉज में गारंटी है मुझे तो मिल गया ऑनिक का नाइस तू कल गेला रात को आके भाभी बोल के जैसे ही बोला मैं कल रात को मेरा उसका थोड़ा वो हो गया इसलिए बात नहीं करी आज मेरे से ज़्यादा होता है और वापस करके देखना बोर होगा तो वो करेगी ऐसे किंग कॉन्ग नाइस मार फेवियन को मार सकेगा थोड़े के लग रहा हूँ रुजा खालिद जा रहे नाइस खेल रहा नाइस चल रहा है तेरा वॉइस नहीं आ रहा जो क्या हुआ ओए रजाक हेलो स्ट्रीम तो एंड नहीं हो गया हेलो भाई चेक करता हूँ स्ट्रीम तो नहीं हो गया रुक ओ हो रहा है तू ऐसे डरा के क्यों रखा मुझे मैं सर स्ट्रीम एंड हो गया वो चेक करने के लिए मैं अकाउंट स्विच किया
मैच एंड हो गया
नहीं हुआ मुझे लगा स्ट्रीम एंड हो गया क्योंकि आज पहले ग्रेंजर वाला पैम वाला मैच में ऐसे एंड हो गया था पता भी नहीं चला एंड हो गया मैं ऐसे स्ट्रीम कर रहा था बाकी का मैच तो पता नहीं अपने आप ऑफ हो गया आधे घंटे में और दिखाया भी नहीं कि ऑफ हुआ मुझे लगा चल रहा है लाइव बोल के लिखा हुआ था क्योंकि कैमरा में ग्लिच होते रहता है ये
फ्रॉम में एडिट फ्रॉम में बोल
ये मैच तो आराम से ऑनिक देखो एक किल नहीं उन्होंने भाई भाई हाँ ये लुवई और क्लॉड का कॉम्बो अच्छा है डैम किंग कॉन्ग बैक नाइस जो उसको फ्लिकर लेके आगे जाना था, फ्लिकर था नहीं वैसे। ओह नाइस कैलरा वैसे तूने वो क्लॉड और लोए का देखा तूने, वो सेकंड स्किल लेके जो घुस गया था अल्ट में?
वो खाली दो पिला।
अरे वो ट्रिक कर सकता है पता है, देखा है क्लॉड और लोए का। नाइस ओह माय गॉड कैलरा चल एंड हो सकता है, फोर्स करेगा तो एंड हो सकता है। नाइस कैलरा गोट है बेट्रिक्स में, उसको लास्ट गेम में बेट्रिक्स लेना था, फाड़ देता पूरा मैच वो।
ठीक है
नाइस कैलरा प्लीज यू कैन डू दिस।
हाँ
ये क्या था?
क्लास में मतलब घुस रहा था।
कैलरा बस कैलरा बच जाएगा ना तो गेम एंड है। ओ माय स्नाइपर मार दिया, एंड मार
ओ भाई
जीत गया। और एक गेम जीजी बॉयज और एक गेम। कैलरा गॉड एवेंचर और एक गेम है। मैं कैलरा को पहले से जानता था बट भाई अभी
व्हाट्सएप लिखा और देखिए माइंड
नहीं भाई ये हाइड करना टाइम नहीं। पता है कि नहीं उस दिन स्ट्रीम में क्या पता है वो तूने वो मैंने एक वीडियो देखा, तूने देखा था क्या मेरा और उसका एम का किसिंग वाला? ओए रजक
क्या
मैंने जो एक तो वीडियो नहीं दिया था क्या मेरा और एम का किसिंग वाला वीडियो? हाँ अरे मैंने ग्रुप में दिया था ठीक है एक बार, फिर क्या दिया था लिंक दिया है ऊपर में कहीं, मैं वापस नहीं दूंगा जा। लूसीफर ने भी देखा था तो अरे तूने भी देखा, तुझे अबे मैंने लिंक एक तो दिया था ठीक है, तूने वो ओपन करना था तुझे, लूसीफर ने देख लिया, ग्रुप में दिया था मैंने तो क्या हुआ हाँ
कहाँ दिया किस ग्रुप में भाई?
अरे हम लोग का देसी रिजलर था उसमें ही दिया था। अरे फिर दिया था एक हफ्ता पहले का ही बात है।
लिंक दिया था क्या हुआ उसमें?
अरे उसमें मेरा और एम का किसिंग वो है तो वो
नहीं देखा भाई, कहाँ खोला? देख पीछे देख।
स्ट्रीम मोड है पागल है क्या तू? तो सुन ना क्या हुआ, मैं फिर स्ट्रीम कर रहा था ठीक है, फिर गैलरी मैंने ओपन किया था कि वो कुछ बैनर शैनर दिखा सकूं, वो गलती से वो वीडियो तो वो हो गया ना अपने आप वो ऑन हो गया, फिर भैंस मैं तो डर गया। लकीली 0 व्यूज आया था वो टाइम में, मैं एग्जिट करके केला वो करता हूँ फिर। अरे ओवरले क्लिक कर रहा था मैं मतलब, तो फिर एग्जिट करके मैं स्ट्रीम डिलीट किया उस दिन अबे रुक तो भेजूंगा स्ट्रीम के बाद भेजूंगा, वो मैंने डिलीट कर दिया ना फिर वो कितना बार मैंने डिलीट किया था उसकी वजह से ग्लिच मारा था मेरा भाई मैं डर रहा हूँ भैंजर उसने देख लिया तो मेरा क्या होगा बोले किसी ने देख लिया तो मेरा क्या होगा भैंजर और सोच लो डिलीट नहीं हो रहा कुछ एरर दिखा रहा है तब भैंजर मेरी फट रही थी मैं ओ भाई तुझे दिया था तूने देखा मुझे लगा तूने देख लिया लूसीफर ने तो देख लिया था भाई उसने पूरा मजे ले लिया उसने मुट्ठी मार लिया होगा देख के ओ भाई उसने मुट्ठी मार लिया होगा देख के ओ भाई ये लास्ट मैच बस कुछ भी करके एफनॉप को मिल जाए
रुक मैं थोड़ी देर बाद आ रहा हूँ
हाँ हाँ
5 मिनट
ठीक है हाँ भाई Only love can hurt like this. Only love can hurt like this. Just to know that I want this. Only love can hurt like this. Only love. भाई मेरा लैग जो नेक्स्ट लेवल का मार रहा है हाँ मैं तो एफनॉप को ही सपोर्ट कर रहा स्टार्टिंग से मेरे को लगा था वो लोग जीतेगा मेरे अंदर है टैलेंट चलो मैं थोड़ा ब्रेक लेता है यहाँ जब तक मैच स्टार्ट होता है अरे मैंने ग्रुप में दिया था ठीक है एक बार अरे तूने भी देखा तुझे अबे मैंने लिंक एक तो दिया था ठीक है तूने वो ओपन करना
किस ग्रुप में भाई
अरे उसमें मेरा और एम का किसिंग वो है तो टीम के कंपटीशन ना
And the first one he's made it to.
रुक
को लगा था वो लोग जीतेगा
But we have our MVP, the monster mid laner, Super Prince, on that Valentina, even making that crazy play. I am you, using the Frederick's ult.
What, 76, 77% KP? Across the map, he was just there were just a handful of kills he was not part of.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those final plays here that is just monsters, and it's such a quick switch, too, to catch everybody there. Super Friends is definitely, I mean, everybody is online right now, and so far, just about everyone on the team could have earned an MVP throughout these last few games.
Yeah, definitely another one in the books for Fnatic Onyx, but it's not, it's hard to say. I would say it's not too far out of the ballpark, but it's hard to come back after a 3 or 4-1 deficit, 3-1 deficit. So 3 games in a row for TLID. If they're able to pull this off, this game, it wasn't a micro engagement, it was the draft. First, you got to fix that. And then once they fix that problem, you run into the problem you ran into in the first few games, where the micro from Fnatic Onyx was overwhelming them.
So now, honestly, when looking at the previous 2 games, this feels more of a match between the coaches instead of the players, because the draft is impacting this a little bit more. But now we got a clip here that we want to analyze a little bit more in this game, where Super Prince on this Valentina. The Valentina reminds us that this is a starts off by taking the energy eruption and then looking at the opportunity. He's just waiting in the flanks, and then he flickers forward, gets 3. This is the ability of a Valentina, where you have the flexibility, you have options. You can be a little bit more aggressive, you can be defensive, but here's the thing, you even have utility.
Yeah, the Monster Mage actually used a flicker plus the Shadow Strikes to be able to get that 3rd skill. Ladies and gentlemen, do note, the taunt is what you steal when you jump in. And as soon as I saw him take that Fredrin ult, I'm like, oh no, what's he going to do with this? How is he going to make this work? And apparently, they were in comms. They were talking about it. I have the ult. Make him stay. Make him stay. We'll kill them all.
Which is insane, too, because Valentina's been a hero that has kind of not been picked up as much, because she's so up close and personal. It can be a risk factor. But the way that Super Friends is playing that right now, it just fits so well in with the way that FNOP like to play, that aggressive, in-your-face style, not giving you a second to breathe.
I mean, Louis is not that big of a range.
Fair.
That's how you deal with Valentina, range. And Louis showed up first, like, there's no Farsa, there's no Eve, like, what does the Valentina have to worry about? So it does feel like this is more about the draft, so this is more of the battle of the coaches.
अरे यार music.
Yet for TLID. We're in the Akshayjeet arena. We're at the
Start हुआ नहीं है final round. पता नहीं.
A world champion, and to have it possibly ripped out of your hands from Fnatic Onyx Philippines.
Oh bro, इतना बकवास करता है लोग. Jets पढ़ता हूँ लोगों थोड़ा. Jets में क्या क्या है? Jets summary. बताओ. Oh,
coming into the draft. And with that, we're going to give them a little bit more time. In fact, Eterna is standing on
21
side, where she can report to us what's going on down there. So, Eterna, what's going on?
Hey everyone, it's Eterna, and right now courtside, and it looks like a celebrity is in the audience. It's none other
भाई कमेंट पे तो पता ही है रोस्ट हो रहे हैं एक दूसरे को रोस्ट कर रहे हैं supporters.
M6 want to support Indonesia, Indo Pride.
Indo Pride.
Indo Pride.
Do you agree with that, guys? Indo Pride?
Indo Pride, Indo Pride!
See, I don't know if there's a lot of Indonesians in the building or it's just a Serumpun thing. Is it Serumpun or is it Indonesia?
Indonesia.
Wow. All right. So did you fly with them?
Batam, from Batam. From Batam.
From Batam.
From Batam.
All right. So I've been reading a lot of articles about you.
Sorry?
I've been reading a lot of articles about you.
Okay.
And it seems like you've been involved in the MLBB scene for quite some time, even as a pro player.
It was a long time ago, you can say. You can say it was long a time ago.
Top Global Lunox, Top Global Aurora. What else?
Yes, I was Global Aurora, Global Lunox, Carry, and Gushian. But that was a very long time ago.
Is that why you cosplayed Akai? Were you Top Global Akai too?
Sorry?
Did you cosplay Akai because you were Top Global Akai as well?
No. My father was cosplay with Gatot Kaca.
Gatot Kaca?
Gatot Kaca.
Where is he? Pamu?
At home.
At home? You didn't bring him?
Yes.
Did he let you come?
Yes.
Oh, he let you come. It's okay. Okay. So, Pamu, thank you so much for letting Fidel come. It's been a blast. It's been
I love you, Pa.
Love you too. Okay. Next question.
Okay.
So, what do you think? I mean, you've had experience as a pro player. You know the game well.
Yep.
What do you think TLID can do to come back from this?
About that, I cannot say for sure, but
बहुत बकबक हो रहा है एक सेकंड लो थोड़ा रुको
and I believe that TLID was performing the best, the players, the coach. So we are Indonesia hoping TLID. In-your-face style, not giving you a Indonesia number one.
Number one?
Number one.
What's her name? What's her name?
Sorry, may I know your name?
Echa.
Oh, Echa. Her
Echa.
name is Echa.
Echa, I heard
Echa,
you have...
where you come from?
From Bekasi.
From Bekasi. Are you here to support Indonesia?
Of course, I'm here to support TLID.
Man, the fans are really in the building. It's great to see all the support here. And last question for you, before we head into maybe a message to your fans is, what is your score prediction for our grand finals?
4-3.
4-3?
4 TLID.
Close best of 7 going all the way?
Yep.
All right. It looks like everyone agrees as well. Echa agrees? 4-3? 4-3. Okay. Maybe Fadil Jadi, you have a message to your fans out there or maybe the MLB community?
Can I say in bahasa?
Of course.
Buat semuanya yang lagi nonton, pokoknya apapun yang terjadi, kita doain buat Indonesia, buat TLID. Selalu support, apapun yang terjadi, kita tetap bangga.
Hashtag Indo Pride. All right, thank you so much, Fadil. Thank you so much, Echa. Thank you so much to all the fans in the building because we are going to throw it back to the panel. Boys, take it away for championship points.
Thank you very much, Eterna. And if we're going to make that 4-3 happen, now TLID, they can't drop a single game. They have to be clean. They have to be perfect. And that's going to be very difficult considering they're going up against Fnatic Onyx Philippines.
Yeah, there's no more mistakes from here, right? Their backs are against the wall. I like to always say pressure makes diamonds or burst pipes. And hopefully today they can find a way to turn this back around because I like to see things go the distance. I'm all the way out from North America. I've seen even our grand finals in the NACT went the distance, and I'm trying to manifest that into reality here in the Akshayjeet arena.
So you're saying Liquid will bounce back here now? It's the only choice. It's the only thing that they can do is tighten up that draft. Don't overthink it. Get good damage profiles. win lane to lane and play the best MLBB they played their whole career. Whole life.
Or Fnatic Onyx just drafts like they did in the game they lost.
Which what we already said, we can't count on that, right? TLID's got to go full Ultra Instinct mode right now.
Which it looks like they have. Game 4 they did.
I don't know, TLID's, it's rough. That last game, draft was off. I think there was a couple plays that were off. I think at this point they got to play perfectly, like LaFell said, and that is tough against Fnatic Onyx Philippines, who seem like they are playing perfectly nonstop.
Yeah, and now yesterday what happened was after both best of fives, we had an MCGG All-Star match. So we're going to give you guys a little bit of snippet about what happened yesterday, just in case if you guys missed that matchup. A lot of chaos entered, so let's see who won that one.
Magic Chess fans, good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. Our voices have finally been heard. We're paving the way for a more competitive and bright future for one of our favorite games in the world. Welcome to Magic Chess Go Go. Oh, well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Magic Chess Go Go All-Stars 2024.
Powerful tank. On the other side, we've got Team Gaming versus Just No Limit, 3-star Popol and Koopa, but not quite enough to finish things off, and that means that he as well will be eliminated. The captain of Team Magic taken out at 7th place.
2 members of Team Magic are already down. Team Go Go, they are securing that top 4 position for now, but things change here, right?
Still standing, and it is none other than our finale here for Chiku Guys, our winner of the Magic Chess Go Go All-Star Show match.
The new era of Magic Chess Battle is about to begin. Maybe one day you'll join us in a stage like this as a pro player in MCGG. Thank you for watching and staying with us. My name is Reptar. Good night, everyone. See you next time.
Looks like Chico Guys and Dean Gaming was the last 2 players, so shout out to both of them. And if you guys are interested, just to let you guys know, we announced it earlier, but Magic Chess Go Go looks like they will have a World Championship as well. So make sure you guys download it as soon as it's available for your region and test it out. But now we got to focus on this upcoming match because, again, Fnatic Onyx Philippines are at match point. And TLID, unfortunately, in the previous game, they drafted a little bit too cautiously, but in terms of how they play, maybe a little bit too aggressively. But the problem is, you want to play aggressive, but you don't have enough damage. So it looks like the identity of the draft was not really replicated in the identity of the gameplay.
Yeah, I feel like you got to find that perfect medium, right? You got to win in the draft. You also got to win in the micro engagement. So getting an aggressive composition could be the key to that. But you also need the crowd control. You need Witty to get on something. If he's going to go damage, then you have to make up with your Heskill getting on something with the crowd control. There's no in between. You can't go all to one side or the other. They have to both play their role, and they have to play it down to a T.
So let's say the little voice in my head, the member of the cavalry that's in my head is saying, if they some way somehow end up with a perfect draft that, you know, they used somewhere down the line, like against SRG last night, can they do it? Can they take down Fnatic Onyx here and maybe possibly go for the reverse sweep at this point?
I mean, if they can get perfect draft after perfect draft after perfect draft, then yes, I do think it's possible. I don't think it's solely... If it was solely mechanics, if it was solely fights alone, they would have lost that game that they won, right? They would have lost even though FNOP threw draft a little bit. Even though FNOP kind of messed up in draft, FNOP would have been able to win that. And I remember telling myself, if FNOP wins this game right here, they're just built different. TLID doesn't stand a chance. But we have seen TLID at least win something. So we know the possibilities are there. We know there are some answers. But those answers don't come cheap. They cannot make a single mistake in the draft at all.
Yeah, got to find that needle in the haystack. Should be the game plan for TLID moving forward. Taking things one game at a time. So, yeah, it's going to be a bargain. It's going to be a gamble. but it's not impossible. Speaking of impossible, speaking of gambles, on the next chapter of greatness, a quote coming out from Coach Why Not from Fnatic Onic Philippines. Watching them overcome past hardships and come together from different teams made winning MPL Philippines incredibly heartfelt. Winning M6 would mean even more, not just for us as a team, but for Onic Philippines as an organization, as it's a title that has long eluded them.
Let me tell y'all real quick before we continue with the code. This is 5 years in the making. They were here in M1, did not even qualify for knockouts. They were here for M3 in Singapore, got swept in the grand finals. And now in M6, they're one game away from taking home that trophy.
And looking ahead, these players are still young, full of energy, and have bright futures. M6 might just be the beginning. And that might be even scarier. They're ready for Chapter 2.
All right. Chapter 2, more like a full-on sequel, more like a full-on book, because again, I think it's Onic time to finish the story. This is a long-term narrative that Coach Wynot is putting a book into. Some old players are actually watching in the crowd right now, if you know what I'm talking about. We're here competing, and now it's the same organization, just a set of different players fulfilling that dream.
And now we're looking at the head-to-head here between the coaches, Coach Wynot as well as St. DeLucas. When it comes to the win rate, pretty big difference here. 70% for Coach Wynot, 60% for St. DeLucas. And looking at the first pick and second pick, honestly, pretty even there. Not really that much of a difference. If we're looking at the bands here, Onic, this is not something that you see often, but they're one of the teams that often bans out the alpha.
Yeah, I mean, Onic is willing. We saw it very early on, that especially when they're on first pick side, which we can see their win rate's a little bit higher on first pick side. They're very willing to ban out the alpha. They're very willing to ban out 2 junglers or 2 of this or 2 of that, because they know what they want to approach and they know what the answers are to those picks that they want to go first.
Which is interesting because it's like we're fighting this battle on 2 different fronts. One is the micro in the game, and then also it's in the draft with the coaches, the players and the coaches. Head-to-heads up there as we jump into our next game here momentarily. Team Liquid ID, right? They're here. They just lost 21-1, a very hard loss on top of that. And we've been seeing records broken today from Fnatic Onic, right? They had, what, the fastest game so far by a matter of seconds.
And possibly the cleanest run in an M6 winning tournament. What is that? If they win here, that would have been a clean run, not a single series loss.
And here's the thing. All the games, they didn't go past 50 minutes. Like, this best of 7 is actually going pretty fast. I mean, like, at this point, it's only like, what, 7 something? We started roughly 5, so it's only been 2 hours.
So the question is, are our developers happy that this is where these athletes are taking this game? The fact that our mobile MOBA is playing very fast, or are these teams just pushing the limit of what's possible and ending in the most efficient way?
I mean, if they end fast, you can go to the next game faster, so more games can be played. But hold on to that thought. We got an M chat here from Brusco. For you, how does it feel being in the grand finals of your first international tournament? He said, I'm happy. But after reviewing the game and talking to our coach, still not satisfied with my performance. I think I can still give more.
You know what?
What more?
The MLBB universe doesn't understand the genius of Brusco. I think there's so much going on in this young man's mind. When I talked to him the other night, there's so much that he wanted to share, but only so much we can do in 10 minutes. I think if you let that M chat go a little longer, he would have tell you.
I think we've seen so many different dimensions to Brusco. We've seen the surprise attack bruiser that wants to get in the back line, that doesn't just sit around and let you hit him. And then even in some of these previous games with the Gatot, he can be more of that, I'm just here to absorb damage, I'm just here to distract you. He has several different play styles that we've seen from him throughout the entirety of M6.
Yeah, he's definitely a roamer you can rely on and has been doing great so far in this series. Now, looking at this, technically with TLID at the deficit, if Fnatic Onic closes this out, they win from the upper bracket, which the last time we saw that upper bracket win was what, M1?
No, every single one has been a lower bracket.
Oh no, upper bracket, right?
Yeah, every single win so far has been lower bracket teams winning.
Yeah. Only M1 upper bracket.
But as Leo stated, Philippines are known to break curses. They're known to show up when needed.
We might see the first 4-1 in the history of the M series.
Yeah, just over and over, man.
And it's all full circle here in the Akshayjeet Arena, moments away from potentially the final game in M6. It's been a journey here, and it's up to TLID to rewrite that story if they want to remain in the series.
A lot on the shoulders of the young Weedy the Wise. Whatever wisdom is left in him, and whatever Coach Facehugger, Coach St. Lucas can share, it's got to come out now.
Into the draft we go, the potential final game of the day.
Oh, yeah. Definitely potential the final game of the day. And right now, Fnatic on the Philippines are on the second pick, which looking at the numbers here, 54% win rate for the second pick here. And now, looking at a fun fact here, the fourth game of this best of 7 grand finals was the 100th game of the M6 World Championship.
100 games. Let that sink in. Because of our Swiss format and the wild card, we played 100 games of MLBB so far. World class.
Talk about records. I feel like every day I've been here, I've only started in the knockout phase. And I've been seeing records left and right, and that just shows you that it's full of surprises, and maybe we have more in store as we push through this series.
Hold up. The draft has already elapsed. Zushin first pick
I
by
hope
the
Joy
Cavalry.
या
Look at this.
Joy
Fnatic
बने
banned 3 junglers and pick up the alpha. What's left for the usurper?
Exactly, and that's what they do, man. Normally they do it on first pick side. Normally it's, all right, we're going to take out 2 junglers and take what's left. And now it's like, all right, we got another switch up for you. You thought you were going to outdraft us. We got the answer.
The Hayabusa could come out here, though, get to the back line, find this Eve, but they are going to go in for that Hilda, the Aran special from season 14 MPL ID.
All right. It feels a little good for the Cavalry. Those are signature pickups. Yezkiel on the Zushin, Fabian on the Alpha, Fabian on the Hayabusa. Not so much in game 1 of this series, but we're off to a good start. Fnatic on to closing off the first phase with an Edith, a signature across the board here. Now they're going to start, I would assume, locking down gold laners, because after the bans, guess who gets first pick after?
Mr. Kelra.
The gold standard.
If they even want to.
The god in the gold lane.
They have options still, right? There's possibilities. Now, the alpha pick, King Kong has done, I mean, probably his best performance out of any other jungler on the alpha. He's won several games on it, some of them being against TLID.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the Granger pickup will come out of this. This is something worth TLID banning out, but then we know right behind it's going to be that Moskov. Maybe taking both off the table and making more of a challenge in the gold lane could be the plan.
Good keyword, challenge. Because of that Harith ban, a specialty pick for Aaron Shiki. Will TLID entertain this jab from Coach Ryan out of Coach Hayes? Like, so are we taking out gold laners? And it looks like, nah, because there's nothing going to be left for Aaron. TLID taking out Brusco picks. There goes the Tig.
All right, so where do we go from here, right? I think TLID knows that they get first pick on the gold, so they don't want to ban into gold, right? They want to leave something open for themselves here. FNOP, on the other hand, they take out the Harith. We still have Granger possibilities. We still have plenty of options for Kelra.
Let me throw this out there. Even after Liquid ID's last ban, if it's left open, they could pick up a solid Matilda.
And that would definitely be a wise decision. Have the mobility and the sustainability in your favor. There goes that Jawhead ban. We've been talking about this Jawhead for a little bit today. Still have yet to see it. It's been such a threat on the isolation plays. Also, this is going to be potentially the first game we may not see Brusco the Bruiser run on the Katat.
Yep, there's the ban. Good read, Steph.
Yeah, definitely not going to allow those comfort picks to slide in. Like we said, little margin for error for the side of TLID. They have to win this draft. They have to get the most optimal composition to not only win in here, but also in the micro engagements in the game.
Khalid, damn man.
Right now looks
Khalid
like
bold
FNOP picking up that
Khalid bold
Khalid. Both that as well as the Eve. You got the range. The Eve is already doing well against the Jushin. Adding on to that, the Khalid. Looking at FNOP, the mid trio here, they're not going to let this Hayabusa farm. I don't see how TLID can move around the map.
I mean, TLID has some, I mean,
मुझे लगता है ना ऑनिक को ग्रेंजर लेना चाहिए.
Overall, they get exactly what I think
ऑनिक को
they
take long range
want,
वाला.
right? Is one
ताकि दो
from the
tanks
alpha
उसको
does the
protect
true
कर
damage.
सके.
Hilda can have a little trouble with that. Last time we saw this
Ranger
Hilda
का
against King Kong's alpha, they went for this early invasion, which completely backfired on them. So TLID just need to round things out here. Maybe not go for something super tanky like a Hylos, but something maybe more on the fast-moving side.
So they are going to pick up a
Granger.
Granger onto Hiroshiki. That makes sense. Do we see the Hylos here for Weedy? Nope. It's the good old trusty Carmilla that won them the only game so far they have in this series. What does Kelra pick up? Is it going to be the Beatrix? Is it going to be his signature pick?
I'm not sure if TLID have enough damage. I'm just putting it out there. I don't think they have enough damage.
Oh, damage profile is I think what it is, and the burst coming through. Keller's going to have to close the gap.
Yeah, closing the gap indeed, and the draft has been locked in from both sides. TLID, we talked about it. We said they have little margin for error. Is this the draft that can make the difference for their micro engagements?
Well, if Onyx wins this one, this is the final time the panel will be on screen. So thank you, everyone, but now we're throwing it to the casters.
Thank you so much, panel, for breaking it down once again. It's me, Naisu, Gideon, and Mirko to bring you a championship point game right now. Can TLID extend the series? Again, it's a best of 5. They have the chance, a best of 7. They have a chance here. What do you guys think of the drafts for this one?
I think this one's going to be a lot more interesting, right? FNOP have taken a completely separate angle of targeting Fabian, and now the early game as well. The TLID need to snowball off this comp.
There's so much control for FNOP. This looks like a pure neutral objective snowball kind of composition. They're going to get first one all the way to third.
Well, let's see if it can happen here again. FNOP facing championship point, one win away from being crowned the M6 World Champions. And TLID with this lineup, they have the Carmilla before, they can make it work again, and that's a good little preview of what's at stake here. As early a game already, poking happening in the mid lane. This wishing lantern, Super Prince.
Okay. Fuck.
Flicker out from Super Prince, respect instantly as Aran shows himself in that position. Highlights for Witty.
Yeah, but just as expected here, right? Because Kirk is going for Warcry, doesn't have the concussive
sound. Fuck, bro. रुको. Nice. उसका nice one, उसका flicker निकाल लिया. अगर वो लोग ना जितना हो सके ऑब्जेक्टिव्स में फोकस करेगा ना तो गेम उन लोग का है. बट लेट नहीं होने देना है, उन लोग का लेट गेम हीरो है पूरा. ग्रेंजर हाया. जितना हो सके ऑब्जेक्टिवली खेलना है, सेफ खेलना है. Oh damn. हर एक मोमेंट मुझे दे रहा है, गूज़बम्प्स दे रहा है. वोट किया ना मैंने उन्हें को, इसलिए हारेंगे तो अजीब लगेगा. Bro. केलरा गॉल है भाई, वो कैरी कर सकता है. बस गेम 2 की तरह, आई मीन गेम 3 की तरह ना कर दे. डैम हाया. नाइस वन. टर्टल लो. किंग कॉन्ग उसका बफ ले रहा है. नाइस वन. जीजी. नाइस वन. ब्रूस्को. माय गॉड, फ्लिकर गया पर उसका. भाई मेरा दिल धड़क कर रहा है. प्लीज ये लोग कंटेस्ट नहीं करेंगे क्या? ऑनिक कंटेस्ट नहीं करेगा. फक, लोग बफ से खुश है. पता नहीं सही डिसीजन था कि नहीं. केलरा जीत रहा है या ग्रेंजर जीत रहा है फार्म में, वो पता नहीं. अभी ग्रेंजर बेस से आया है, मैंने भी इतना नोटिस नहीं किया नीचे. नाइस. फोर्स करो ऊपर का. नाइस वन. नो शीश. नहीं वो लोग एंगेज नहीं करेंगे. 2 लोग हैं, बच गए. अभी सोचो और होते ऊपर में क्या होता. नाइस जोन. ओ माय गॉड, उसका फ्लिकर निकाल लिया. नाइस वन ब्रो. उसको फर्स्ट आइटम आ गया थंडरबोल्ट. भाई नाइस ये ब्रूस को जाएगा फक वीडियो नाइस वन वीडियो गया टैंक के बदले टैंक टर्निप पे तू मेरा रूम ज्वाइन कर लेना मैं रूम में ही हूँ अभी लीव नहीं किया मैंने और रुक जा लीव कर दिया था क्या एक सेकंड रुक भाई तू मेरा रूम में आ जा सॉरी गाइस कुछ मिस तो नहीं किया मैंने सॉरी डैम टर्टल वो हो गया फक किसको मिला ओनिक को साले रजक नो कर्क बच डैम कर्क कैसे बच गया अब मैंने किया अबे तेरी वजह से टर्टल वाला मिस हो गया मेरा तुझे लिंक दे देते छोड़ जितना हो सके हाया का फार्म डिलीट करने नाइस किंग कॉन्ग जल्दी उड़ा ले नाइस फार्म तुझे लिंक दे दिया राजा आजा every moment is like giving me chills गार्ड मार टर्टल वही इम्पोर्टेंट था भाई उसमें ही पता नहीं कौन मारा कौन बचा केला मर गया व्हाट द चलो कोई नहीं एक बारी मैंने केला नाइस वन ब्रो अगर तुझे किल मिलता तो और अच्छा होता बट क्या करें ब्रूस्को माय गॉड ब्रूस्को बच रहे ब्रूस्को प्लीज डैम ऑब्जेक्टिव्स में फोकस करना है ना ओनिक इसलिए जितना हो सके ऑब्जेक्टिवली खेल रहा है फोर्स नहीं कर रहा थोड़ा सा भी देखो ओनिक आई मीन किंग कॉन्ग नो किंग कॉन्ग व्हाट द फ्रीक शिट ब्रो अरे कोई नहीं खेल रहा अभी भी है टावर के नीचे कर लूँगा ऊपर का भी क्या ये गेम एकदम वैसा चल रहा है भाई ट्रेड्स हो रहा है बहुत सारा एक को टर्टल मिल रहा है एक को टावर मिल रहा है एक को बफ मिल रहा है एक को किल मिल रहा है एकदम ट्रेड्स हो रहा है ये गेम में एकदम कर ओह माय गॉड कर गया टर्टल भी उन लोगों को मिल गया अभी वो लीड में आ गया लोग प्लीज ऑनिक प्लीज ऑनिक इज्जत का सवाल है भाई बच गया बस खेल रहा ही कुछ कर सकता है अभी नाइस डैम उसने फोर्स कर दिया हाया को खेल रहा गोट है भाई उसने हाया को फोर्स कर दिया एडिटर लेके नो सुपर फ्रेंड्स लास्ट गेम तो इतना अच्छा खेला था तूने नो वे ब्रो भाई अभी डर लग रहा है भाई क्योंकि ग्रेंजर लेट गेम और हाया लेट गेम प्रॉब्लम है बहुत चीर देगा लोग आर्मर दोनों का तेरे को दिया भाई ग्रुप में लिंक दिया तेरे को रूम का भाई क्रिटिकल मोमेंट नाइस तू ज्वाइन कर बीसी रुक जा स्ट्रीम करो यार इन लोगों का मैं उसमें हूँ मैं भाई कौन सा रूम रुक जा हेलो 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 अरे डैम नो वे किंग कॉन्ग ज्वाइन तो किया तू कुछ बोल नहीं रहे अरे फक 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 खेल रहा मर गया ये गेम भाई ये गेम तो नहीं लग रहा अभी को हाया मार रहे हैं उन लोग का सब हाया तो मार रहे हैं प्लीज 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 नाइस 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 विडी 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 को मारो फक नाइस ये वो ओ माय गॉड किल रहा किल रहा किल रहा किल रहा किल रहा ओह ओह क्या बचा बे एक सेकंड लॉर्ड उन लोगों को मिला क्या लॉर्ड ऑनिक को मिला डैम मुझे लगा लॉर्ड उन लोगों को मिला फक एन 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 हो सकता है एन हो सकता है नहीं नहीं एन नहीं होगा वो एन नहीं करेगा इतना फोर्स नहीं करेगा वो इनहिबिटर इनहिबिटर तक जा सकता है इनहिबिटर तक जा सकता है प्लीज प्लीज इनहिबिटर चला जा प्लीज नहीं वो फोर्स नहीं कर रहा इतना भाई 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 what the fuck वैसा प्ले और एक बार कर देगा ना आराम से ये चैंपियनशिप उन लोग का है अभी बस उन लोग को खींचो मतलब उन लोग को बेट करो जितना सके करो ट्यूशन गया मिला किसको उसको हाया को मिला खेल रहा अच्छा ही खेल रहा है खेल ओह माय गॉड ग्रीन जर एकदम थोड़े के लिए अच्छा बैक कर दिया खेल रहा ओह डैम 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 हाया गया ओह बाप रे ओह भाई लॉर्ड इन लोग को मिलेगा ब्रो वो क्रॉसबो लगा बोल के उसको जो भी बोलो ईटल कैरो या क्या डैम जल्दी लॉर्ड जल्दी बर्ड्स मार दो ये लोग कंटेस्ट कर रहे हैं क्या ये लोग कंटेस्ट कर रहे हैं क्या नो वे ये लोग कंटेस्ट कर रहे हैं मारो जा नो ईटल का ईटल नाइस डैम हम लोग का डो गया नाइस जी एंड हो सकता है लास्ट गेम है ये हाँ मुझे खाना भी खाने जाना है स्नैक्स आई मीन FNOP रियली अच्छा कर रहा है स्पेशली खेल रहा नाइस लोग मिड से ट्राई कर रहे हैं लोग क्या बॉट एनिमीटर किया नाइस यहाँ में एंड हो सकता है शायद रुक जाओ क्रूशियल मोमेंट है पूरा M6 का नाइस अरे उसका वेट उसका हल किया फक रुको वो लोग फोर्स नहीं कर रहे एकदम में वो लोग एकदम में फोर्स नहीं कर रहे है काल गया नाइस ईव रुको नो किल रहा ओह माय गॉड व्हाट द फक रुको किल yes bitch GG लास्ट में जाके एकदम वैसा मोमेंट हो गया मुझे लगा बेस एंड होगा नहीं उसका NIP फ्लैश और उसका याद आ गया था NIP फ्लैश वर्सेस क्या नाम था RSG डैम केलरा पूरा कैरी कर दिया डैम GG बॉयज GG ओ भाई मेरे गेस कॉइंस मेरे पहली बार एक गेस जीता हूँ फाइनल वाला डैम जी चलो स्ट्रीम एंड कर दो मुझे खाना है हाँ भाई थैंक यू देखने के लिए अच्छा लगा इट वाज अ वेरी लॉन्ग जर्नी फॉर मी आई मीन दिस M6 तो फाइनली मैं जीत गया मैंने FNOP को वोट किया था चैंपियन में सो अच्छा लग रहा है FNOP के लिए भी सो बाय जी कल मिलेंगे